Howdy, folks. Welcome to AlberonRPG. We are a group of people who play tabletop games, and today we will be playing Lancer, an original tabletop game by Massive Press. My name is Joe Treff. I will be the GM this evening and many other evenings, and joining me are my friends Matt, Vincent, Cara, and Alanna. I was so close. I said Hannah.
Got him.
We will get into some Lancer in just a second. A couple quick announcements. Let me just turn the music down a smidge. On this channel, we play a couple of regular games. This is a one-shot, but we play on Thursday, Starfinder at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Mosaic Team 5 is a space western space opera that is set in the year 2250 and is following a group of bounty hunters turned reluctant heroes, and heroes in italics, I would say. We also play a D&D game at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is the second campaign as part of a larger 10-campaign arc. This one follows the Wandering Hearts as they adventure across the Feywild-infused continent of Everest as they try to stop the machinations of Baba Yaga. And then we have a whole bunch of other one-shots and things like that that happen. You can see all of that over on YouTube at AlberonRPG. We are getting close to 600 different sessions up there, which is a tremendous amount. It is D&D, it is Starfinder, it is also Fallout, it is Cypher, there is Into the Odd, there is tons of systems that you can go and see on YouTube at AlberonRPG. Aside from that, we have music that you can hear that comes from Sirenscape and Monument Studios. And that is all the announcements that I have for this one-shot. So we can jump right into our reading. Okay. So to set the stage a little bit, all of you are pilots, rookie pilots for the United International Federation, a group that arose... I have an appendix. After the Declaration War, when the Spacer Union caused a sudden stop in several satellites orbiting the planet that killed tens of thousands through the sheer momentum in the way that they stopped them. The war lasted 6 years. It was won, quote unquote, by the United International Federation, who now hold power over this planet. That does not mean that there is not a rebellion brewing and active. They are known as simply the opposition by the individuals who you all have worked with and networked with.
I'm doing my part.
You are doing your part. All of you, fresh out of training, find yourselves in the prefab command tent, surrounded by logistic mechs, repair scaffolding, and supply crates. There is flickering hollow projector display maps of the local terrain and topography, which you can actually see directly in front of you. Just like this, you see buildings, you see streets, you see places where runes fold in. And give me just 1 second to add in some ambiance here. You can see Commander Rania Volk, this grizzled veteran of planetary peacekeeping missions, peacekeeping in quotes. They sort of look across the table where all of you are cast in slight shadow for the projections of the data across. And they say, the relay out in Silos End just started transmitting again. Old comms net. Communications node capable of wide band data bursts could turn the tide of regional comms warfare. This could be a data gold mine or just junk. But either way, UIF command wants it secure. We've detected opposition scouts nearby. You will be the tip of the spear. Reinforcements will not be available until tomorrow. They kind of click a little button, and across this, little holograms pick up, and you can see there are like suggestions of these red like mech units kind of on the periphery of this, indicating that they don't know where they are coming from, but there is a blue arrow that kind of appears and would indicate that you will all be approaching along the road closest to Cara over in the corner. Right there, yeah. So that seems to be roughly where you'll be approaching. Now, looking at the map, there is like a 2-hour trek that you will need to make along a highway through ruins of towns and elements of kind of broken hillsides to get there. But this is what you will roughly see when you arrive. This is a holographic projection, so there may be changes to it in real time, but this is from a scan just a week ago. They say, The rules of engagement are to minimize collateral. No civilian casualties if there are any civilians in the area. Your goal is to capture this relay intact. This is your first mission, but I trust you'll do us proud. Any questions before you roll out? Yes, and they point to you and they say, I'm sorry, we haven't been introduced. Who are you? And could you introduce your character and describe them?
You see a kind of shady, quiet and kind of grizzled character. His name is Warren Darman here. Just graduated. What's a relay? Is it big? Is it small? Are we carrying it, or is it a building?
They click again, and you can see a green zone expands out, just a hex around this sort of relay structure, and they say, an excellent question. If you're not familiar with something, it's okay to ask these questions. Most people are familiar with relays. They enable us to communicate across great distances. I'm aware that one of your squad mates is bringing an Omni device that will allow a similar feat, but this will allow us to do so encoded across greater distances. Bing. They turn around. Any other questions?
Bing.
Oh, yes, and who are you?
Private Val Spinuzzi, sir! Graduated top of my class. So Val is Val is incredibly nerdy. Val is here for all of the new tech gadgets and gear, and is just really excited to be able to like operate all the things. They're very into remote action. They're big into drones. Before this whole shebang started, they were training to be an AI specialist. That's gone now, so we're back in the mech seat, and basic training was fun as fuck.
There was a bubble that occurred where people were like, yeah, these AI tools are going to revolutionize warfare. It's going to wipe out the opposition. And then it turned out that it was just like it was like somebody running an engine out of an Excel spreadsheet. It just was sort of a bubble that burst.
And Val's really good at Excel spreadsheets.
But this particular Excel spreadsheet was entirely based off of stolen work from others and just was a bubble waiting to burst. So here you are, fighting in a war. Sort of a predictor to a future perhaps for others.
Val's a great for logistics and technical stuff. Tactical things, great. Actually punching people, not so much.
Yeah. So a cautionary tale is Val. And Val, what was your question?
Is the relay in good working order, or are we going to need to make repairs on the ground?
That's the interesting thing. The relay has been offline for years, since before the war. So it coming online raises a number of questions. You'll need to be cautious, and it may require activation on the ground.
Interesting.
From a mechanic standpoint, once you reach this location, you will need to have a mech adjoining this to be able to, even with systems, communicate with this. That will make it a little bit challenging if you need to, say, fight at a distance and the enemy gets up close. You will still need to get in close to be able to capture this. Of course, you could just kill everybody and move in later. They nod to you, kind of explaining all of that. And then they turn over to you and point and say, and you?
Jin. Cadet. Jin.
You're all cadets. That's becoming painfully clear.
Right.
What's your question, sir?
What sort of opposition are we going to be facing? If it's activated now, it's probably not good, right?
Likely light opposition, such as yourselves, scout units, high agility is likely. You shouldn't expect heavy weapons, but you never know. There is the possibility that there are pre-war defenses in the area as well. They click the button and you can see up on the hillsides, and there are these little sort of turrets, one closest to Vincent, like a little gun emplacement. No, actually, the other side of the table can see it better than you can, right there. And then there is one over on this side as well. Mm-hmm. Yep, right there. And then there's a third up on that cliffside, yeah. Little lights light up, and they say, these are missile pods that were active prior to the war and were shut down as part of the treaty. However, they may be used to your advantage should you come into contact with them.
Ooh.
You said civilians?
They nod their head and they say, there should be no civilians in the area, but like any ruin, people see an opportunity to escape the elements and may take refuge. It would be prudent to do a scan before engaging. Yes.
Cadet Teresa here. Are we allowed to kind of pick up any scrap along the way?
Cadet Teresa, is your mech the one with the non-compliant paint job?
As you look over at Teresa, she's wearing her cadet uniform, kind of loose, a little askew. She does, in fact, wear a hat that is definitely not part of your uniform. And be like, do you like it?
No. Don't lug any more trash back to our camp.
Heard.
They look at all of you. The lights kind of glow brighter as all of these sort of little lights come on and indicate the various objectives and points of interest. Each one sort of casts more and more light, and now your group stands sort of illuminated around this table. The officer in front of you says, any more questions? Time is of the essence. Very well. That's one more question.
Are we getting any resources for this mission?
Yes, the mechs that you have been equipped with and that we continue to maintain, along with the ammunition, the training, your health care, the safety of you and your families. But was there additional payment that you request?
No.
Yes.
I have an actual question. What time should we expect extraction once we've taken command of the data center?
Once you have taken command of this relay, send the all-clear signal, and we will send in engineers and techs to relieve you.
All right, sounds like a plan. I guess over and out.
All right, Goldjackets, dismissed. And they give you a sharp salute, and you can make your way outside. As you open the door, the light streams in. It is extremely bright versus the sort of darkness that you emerge from. But where you go out onto is almost like a tarmac, and out here you can see 3 beautifully, like, well-maintained, well-painted black and gold machines, and then Alanna's, which, what does yours look like?
So, it's definitely mostly a standard mech, except you notice some additional plating on the outside that is definitely not part of the standard frame. And all that additional plating has been painted with this really, really bright caution striping on it. Also, you may or may not notice there might be a few weird chips in the paint from when a pair of mag boots are running up and down it. Installing set plates.
Vala's like scurried over to your mech and is like, with her third robotic like arm is just kind of like poking at different things. It's like, what does this do? Is that any material benefit here? It kind of just seems like it's going to weigh it down.
Don't worry about that. Let's just say I need a little bit of reinforcement.
Oh, you get hit a lot.
You see, and she kind of points up to like the 3 separate missile systems that have installed. You see, those bad boys got quite a range on them, but they also got quite an explosive range on them. Sometimes you just gotta set things off a little bit closer.
Why don't you just dig yourself down into the dirt a little bit? Maybe get some structures at the bottom to attach for the boots to the rock.
Then I couldn't hit people fast enough. Don't worry, you'll see. It all makes sense soon.
As we're walking out, I'm gonna go over to Jin. Do we have to do one of those before every mission?
Do you want to what? Talking to the guy?
Yeah, the briefing? That sucked.
Talking to the guy. So, presumably, as part of, like, your basic training, you're informed, like, there is a structure of command. There is a guy that you listen to, and you should probably be expedient in your questions. So,
Did Warren graduate at the top of his class?
fair point. Fair point.
Warren.
So that third arm of yours, how attached is that to your body?
It's mine.
Yes, I understand that, but how attached to your body is that?
It's not. That would be very reckless and kind of endanger my physical self. I just attached my heart suit.
Wait, what?
Good to know. All right.
As we
Loading
walk-
up or what?
As you walk around chatting, you're chatting, then you turn back and you see Warren is gone. And all of a sudden his mech boots up. Burp, burp. Comms online. Can you guys hear me?
So the PA system just blared.
You just sneak in that fast? Holy shit.
But absolutely, you are in your mech.
Takes me like a half hour to get in that thing.
And what does your mech look like?
My mechs look like a kind of standard issue mech, except the legs looks like they kind of have some like weird. The legs look a little bit normal, like they might like with some ridges that don't quite make sense at the moment.
Okay.
And he also has a kind of like a tattered tarp over it, so like an edgelord cloak but mech.
Amazing.
He thought it looked cool and kept it on.
Absolutely. It's
Again,
the
material benefit
It's
here.
the wrapper.
It really is.
The
yeah,
wrapper
it's
that
like
came with the mech, and he just
the
kind of kept
plastic
it on.
still on it.
Giant
Just
plastic
like
bag
tore
that
open,
got
saw the
stuck
face,
over
was
it.
like, this is amazing. And just pulled it down. But yeah, absolutely. You have that. You have the anti-material rifle.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Big gun slung on the back.
Nice.
Big gun.
So, despite the fact that a cloak could not possibly have a tangible benefit to this mech, you have one, and that is what your mech looks like. Oh, so you know what? One thing I do have to do before we even get started, and I forgot to do it, is I do need to write everybody's name down, or else I will forget.
Oh,
So
yeah,
our
that's fair.
tag name or our
Call
call
sign?
sign rather?
No,
Or,
I'm gonna go with
name
names because there's one of the things that I know. So I like watched a couple of Lancer games to get ready for this, and one thing I noticed is people get very confused between name, call sign, mech name,
Yeah.
which are all three different things.
That's true.
So we're gonna go with just names here to make
Cool.
my life a little bit
Cool.
easier. So I know that we have Jen, we have Warren, we have Val, and we have Teresa. Okay. So Warren, you are in your mech. Jen, what does your mech look like?
So my mech, it's all the same colors as the black and gold. Mostly
Compliant
black
paint
with
job.
gold trim. Yeah, it's compliant paint job. Standard frame with big kind of dome rounded shoulders and holding like a big ass pulse rifle. And then on those big shoulders there's kind of like hexagonal like bumps, almost like the Samus shoulder pads, but more dome-like, because they go like all the way down, so it does kind of make like a cloak-like shape.
Okay.
Not like an actual one, because it's the shoulder plating, but
You look over
so it's like kind of bulky.
Warren at Jen's mech, and you're like, damn, that's like a cloak also. And that has a little bit more tangible benefit to it. But absolutely. So you get into your mech, Jen and Warren. Val, what does your mech look like?
Val's on the ground still, putting some finishing touches on a turret drone. Her mech is a little bit... It's standard issue, but much like Teresa's, has a different, like, top-heavy loadout. Unlike Teresa's, where it needs a lot of extra plating to hold that loadout in place for punching, she has the boots that can, like, dig into the ground. This is flavor. She is a backline mech. She's got she's got like a Jericho deployable array just like stuck on the back. And what looks like a bunch of different communication relays to like kind of coordinate from afar.
Fantastic. So Val, you get into this mech, very top heavy. The other ones all move pretty like regularly. Yours kind of waddles a little bit under the weight, especially of the Jericho launchers. Finally, last but not least, Teresa. You've described the paint job of your mech, but what else is there to it?
So, looking at the mech, while it's definitely more top heavy than a standard mech due to the giant grenade launcher that's strapped to the back of it. It has two big missile systems mounted on its shoulders, but the rest of it has been reinforced to kind of balance it out. Interestingly enough, the feet look kind of pointed, and there are large rocket on the back to imply the ability
Jets.
to jet. Yeah. Also, it has a massive shotgun, and that too has been given a couple of extra slaps of paint.
And even that shotgun, the smallest of the weapons that all of you are currently kind of wielding, like the size of an elongated school bus. These weapons are massive. The anti-material rifle that you have is like the length of a cruise ship. So these are huge weapons, even the smallest of them. But all of you mount up into these mechs one by one. You turn the power on. There is wash of exhaust across the tarmac. You can see technicians kind of like running for cover and scattering. And you all have the objective. It boom, 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 onto your scanners. You can see where you need to go. Is there anything that you want to do before hitting the open road?
Val hits the comms units and it's like, woo! Let's run!
Ow!
All right.
You hear a little bit of that go across the PA system that Warren still has
subjective
open.
interface
Kind of like
is
echo,
just-
echo, before you just cut it off. And you begin to move. The four of you in your mechs making your way north.
Starting off with a
Nah,
headache.
just to make sure everything's reloaded.
Shot in the dark, online, and heading out.
Okay.
Shot in the dark.
Fantastic.
Oh, is that the name of your
Yeah.
Sorry.
your mech?
I'm a
So,
rock and
all
hard
of
place.
you...
Can we still make references to our call sign, Mech?
Yeah,
even though you'll
can
call us
say
by
whatever
name,
you
but
want.
okay.
I personally will be calling you by name, and then you guys can, do what you want.
We will.
I know.
You can't control us.
I've learned this over the years. The four of you travel together in your mechs across a broken and forgotten landscape. I'm going to turn the music down just a wee bit. Okay. Shattered roadways crack beneath your feet as the machines that are at your control just pound across the landscape. The fields around are no longer the farmland that you had built the sort of camp that you are leaving into. You are instead seeing the tangled wreckage and scorched earth and low tufts of green grass on hills that capture little bits of sun and dew in the distance. It is still early morning, and the sky is hanging heavy with dust, pierced occasionally by the jagged silhouettes of downed satellites that are up on hillsides in the distance that have long since fallen down from orbit during the Deceleration War. As you push forward, your system begins to pick up a faint signal ahead. Especially you, I would say Gil and Val, the two of you
Jin.
Jin. I said Gil. Jin and Val, the two of you with a little bit more communication systems and a little bit more in terms of kind of scanning. Actually, what are all of your scanning scores? Just one across the board?
You mean system range
You
or
mean
sensor
sensors?
range?
Sensors.
Sensor range is 10 for
10,
me.
10.
Hold on.
Scrolling.
10.
Sensor range. 10.
10, okay.
I think because we all have the same frame. I think
There's a
we're
few
around-
things that you could do that would change the sensor range, but
Do you have any?
absolutely.
It's 10.
I do have, I think, an operator thing that might come in play here, but let me look it up
Okay.
in the meantime.
In the meantime, as you are moving forwards and you can see suddenly there are these bits of communication just coming through. It is a faint signal, barely a whisper buried in static. It matches the coordinates of the relay that you are here to investigate. With this coming across, is there anything that you are doing as you traverse the broken, half-wild terrain? Or do you just want to continue forward and make your way towards your objective?
I want to activate the sensors and do a scan. I have my that's the thing. It's piloting equipment, so I don't know the super scope. Can I use that within the?
You
mech?
can, and that's more you like setting the sort of autopilot and the mech as it continues to just tread forwards. You can pop the hatch and use that scope to look out.
Yeah, so I guess I'd like pop the hatch and like take a look around with my sniper scope,
Sure.
while my mech is kind of running the sensor scan.
Yeah,
of the
so
area.
as you're continuing to move, go ahead and I would say you don't need to make a check for that. You pull the scope out and you sweep it across, kind of looking around, and you can see just off the road, a little further ahead, tangled into the roots of a collapsed comms tower, you see elements of like subterranean tunnels submerged and ripped free from the ground. You do spot a drone about the size of a car, sort of shattered. You do see, using your scope, kind of zooming in and enhancing it. There is lights twinkling weakly. A data port exposed to the open air, but it's a little ways off in the distance. You still are approaching it.
I'm gonna comm to everyone. There's a drone over there.
Ooh, what
Can I,
model?
like, ping a location
Yeah.
within the...
You ping a location, and with that location just pinged to all of you, you can see off in the far distance, this is some sort of telemetry satellite.
Telemetry is like terrain and topography.
Yeah.
Okay.
topography
Does it also
and
detect like
targets and stuff? Like
does detect targets and mechs and stuff?
Yes, that would be amongst the things that I would detect.
so
I have an idea. Why don't we take that bad boy, hijack into it, and see if we can get an updated version of the map?
yeah, we could probably get there, but I'm wondering who would set that up.
Does it seem online right now?
Does it look like any sort of tech that would be indicative of opposition that we know of?
This looks pre-war, so it looks like something that fell during the Deceleration War, perhaps. And I would say that's kind of all you could tell. It doesn't look directly related. You don't see any red or white, the colors of the opposition.
Hey, Valgirl, do you think you could do something with that?
Probably. Could see if I could at least get it,
Well, it looks like it's functioning. You just have to hack into it. I
How-
can do that.
How far is it?
You would be diverting only slightly. You're still heading in the right direction. This would add 1 unit of time to the total amount that it takes to get there.
Yeah, I'm not very good at hacking systems.
I can do that. That's easy. I'm just worried if there's someone there.
Well, if nothing else, we might be able to pull some parts out of it.
It could
They
give us
said-
information.
He said you can't do that, remember? Probably like
You-
at least
No,
at
wait,
least
what?
Oh no, we
Sorry,
could
can't
acquire
do
a new
what?
system and we could
Listen-
integrate it into our own.
You said no
That's not
trash.
scratch.
Exactly. That's not trash. That's being opportunistic.
This is a useful piece of equipment.
Also, they said pre-war turrets were out and about in that field. What if we get some standard parts out of this, retrofitted onto some turrets? Bada bing, bada boom, got Overwatch.
I mean, that's fine.
That
So you gotta think out there.
that
Is that-
would take a lot of time to retrofit. Maybe we just get the
I feel
turret
like
that
we
we
just
can
gotta-
acclimate with sooner, and we can have it be part of my turret loadout.
I don't.
All right, well, why don't we just head over there first and we'll see.
That's your guys just kind of moving
I like that.
direction.
Well, Jin, you're gonna be the one to be hacking into this and using it. So you
Yeah,
up for
so
this or
just-
not?
Well, yeah, just cover my ass.
Even
All right.
better, maybe it has some old school information that the enemy don't have yet. You never know.
Or it can take telemetry scans of our target area right now and give us a bird's eye view of what's already there. Anyways,
All right,
let
well,
me see if I can help. And I want to use the bolster action
Okay.
on his skill check.
Okay. So you hold off for just a second. Just want to get a
We
little
have to
closer to
get
do
there.
that.
Yeah.
So
Oh, okay.
you guys are diverting just a little bit to get there? Mm-hmm. Okay. So you
Keeping
shift
an
the
eye out for
direction
any
of your
traps
mechs. You
or
make your way a
anything,
little
too,
bit closer.
'cause we
And
know
as
that
you
there's
get closer, on your various sensors, as you get to within 10 sensor range, distance in Lancer is relatively arbitrary. It's 10 hexes, which it could be any amount of distance because mechs, a one-sized mech could be all different sizes. It's more about the amount of threat it generates. But
Yeah.
neither here nor
That's
there.
fine.
As you get to within sensor range, you can absolutely use the bolster action. This eases this a little bit. I'm trying to remember the terminology that it uses for that.
+2 accuracy on next skill check or
Perfect.
save.
So, with that, Jin,
Yes.
you can see on your systems there are elements that would allow you to align your systems and the satellites. You can see that the power is dying here. And so it has enough power to connect to it once. It would be a heroic task to attempt to do it twice. But to do this once, you could do one of two different things, and you would need to choose. You could either attempt to make a systems check to pull some fragmented telemetry and low-res footage. You can see there's actual like video footage from going over top. It's older, but still will show you details. And then you could also make a systems check, or if you have a tag skill to use for this, you could do something to, as Teresa said, pull some elements, some parts out of here that might allow you to interface with some of those pre-war turrets.
Okay, so I think I do have a tag skill here. Hack or fix.
Okay.
Repair a device or faulty system. Alternatively, hack it wide open or totally wreck, disable, or sabotage it. You can use this for hacking or safeguarding electronic systems, such as electronic door locks, computer systems, OmniNet webs, or NHP coffins.
Do you want more bonuses?
Sure. The more the better.
All right, Cadet Jin, go over there and just, get whatever you can that's useful from that. We're going to need all the firepower that we can get.
There's some footage, and I can probably get the sensors, too. I also still do
This is
have...
leadership. I'm giving you an order.
Oh, nice.
So
Is that +1 accuracy?
It's a leadership
plus a
die.
D6 of...
You can add it to your roll.
I also have my subjectivity enhancement suite as a pilot. I don't know if that comes into effect, but it does. I can hack systems without a rig, but I guess I have a rig.
You have a
built
rig, so it doesn't
into
really
my...
matter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So go ahead, roll that dice. You are getting a total of +5 to this roll from all your various assistances.
Plus
You have that dice as well, so you're adding up to 11 to this roll.
Yes.
It is not a incredibly difficult thing to do.
Okay.
So you are looking, I believe, to roll a 5 or higher to get the telemetry data. If you wanted to get the systems to repair, that's a little harder. That you would need to roll a 10 or higher.
To get everything.
That'd be a heroic task.
That would be a heroic task. And that you are looking at rolling a total of 20 or higher.
Okay, I get a +2 from this. I get plus a D6 from
I
this.
have a question about the leadership die.
Yes.
So, on your turn as a free action, you may issue an order to an allied PC you can communicate with, describing a course of action and give them a leadership die. They may either expend the die to gain +1 accuracy on any action that directly follows the order, or they may return it to you as a free action. Allies can have one leadership die at a time, which lasts until used or until the end of the current scene. So it's just +1. What is the point of using a die?
Because he doesn't have to use it right away, but it's to remind him that he can use it.
So yeah, I guess
so
this
this
is
is
the
just a
terminology
plus-
of the system.
So this is just a +1.
I guess.
+1 accuracy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because-
+1
Why would they
accuracy is
say
not
Because
+1.
otherwise it would be given one leadership, which sounds weird.
No, +1
No,
accuracy
it
is
says
you
to
roll a
give them a
D6,
D6.
and that's the bonus. That's how accuracy works. You roll a
Thank
D6
you.
and-
I understand.
So this +2 accuracy is...
No, so skill
It's
triggers
just the
is
two.
+2.
Yeah.
So you have +2 from your skill trigger.
So
and
you have one,
3
2
D6.
from me.
no, you have 5d6 to add to
5
this.
D6.
Now,
you can
of the
only-
5d6, you only add the highest roll.
Yeah, so it's like D6 advantage
Gotcha.
or
Yes.
super advantage.
D6 with 4
plus,
advantages.
plus advantage.
Yes.
Okay.
So you're adding whatever the highest d6 is to the
Now-
d20
So
roll.
D20 plus
Yep.
2 plus the highest D6.
Now I also have Stay Cool, which allows me to perform a task that requires concentration, dexterity, speed, or precision under pressure.
This does not. You're
Okay.
not under pressure.
Cool. Okay.
There's just 3 people in big robots watching you do this.
Do we want to
Do
get
you
the...
want pressure?
What data do we want to get? Do we want to try for all of it?
No, I don't think we should
Nah,
try for all of them.
your hero, baby.
I think either all of them or the weapons for the turrets, I think.
I vote weapons for turrets.
Weapons for turrets it is.
Weapons for turrets, weapons for turrets. All of them, all of them?
I would say turrets, just because I'd rather see if we can get something to interface with old world technology.
How
So
lucky do
that's
you feel?
gotta get a 10 or above.
So in this moment, Warren giving you some assistance, Val offering a little bit of leadership, and Teresa standing by. What are you attempting to grab?
We want to be hot shots, right? I'm going for it all.
All right. Here we go. You need to roll a
round
20 or higher. This is a heroic task. So as all of you gather around, you're aware of how difficult this is. And as Jin goes for this, Jin is going to either get everything for you or ruin this resource, and you will be going into this just as blind as you were before.
Oh, there it goes. There it goes again.
Oh no!
Just get it in the thing.
So, I don't think I got it, right?
You did not get
I
it.
did not get it. That's a 15.
You begin to get into the systems. You connect, attaching with your mech. Val shouts some orders over you. Val's trying to kind of like backseat dive a little bit, and it's hard to concentrate. And this system is degraded. It's been here for a long time.
Crap.
You see little glimpses of pictures. There is definitely more on the images here than you saw on the holograph, but they are lost. As you make too much of a connection, the power from your mech surges into the satellite, and every light on it bursts.
Ah, crap.
A small fire from within, and you watch as the electronics. You can see Val like lowers the little finger on the right hand, and a tiny little canister opens up and
Safety
fire
first.
retardant spray.
It was junk anyway.
No problem.
Do I believe him?
No check needed. No.
Well, it's certainly junk now.
I thought you were better than that, Jin.
That's cold.
Asshole.
All right.
All right, guys, we're all here to do a job. And sometimes we're going to mess up and we're going to fuck it up real bad, like Jen did here. But we're going to keep going and get back on it.
Were the turrets active? Would I have known that?
I have no idea. Yeah.
Well.
So, the smoldering remains of the satellite now burning behind you, you begin to progress a little bit more to the northwest, kind of tracking back to make up for lost time now that you've encountered a bit of delay.
Question.
Yes.
I would like to take a look at the map that we do have.
Okay.
And I would like to take a moment to see if I can figure out the most efficient path between us and the relay.
Okay.
Using my ability to get somewhere quickly.
Okay.
To see if we can maybe make up for some of that lost time.
Am I able to add anything to that with like bolster or something? Because Val also has that same skill.
So, yeah, I would say you can bolster. Absolutely, you can bolster that skill. So the two of you, as you kind of calculate, you realize you've dropped back in time a little bit. And Val, though you do say, sometimes we're going to make mistakes, like Gil, like Jen, geez, I made one mistake. And now it's never going to be
We have
fixed.
merged.
Jen.
Whenever you say Val, I think of Alice.
So you say everybody might make mistakes, and that is true. You connect and try to find some way to make up for some of those, to make up for lost time and find a little bit more of an expedient route. There is ruined cities in your way, fallen satellites, there are gulches and gullies. And so it's not the easiest task. It's not horrendously difficult. You are bolstering, right? So that's +2 accuracy. I would say for this, you would probably need to roll a 10 or higher.
Okay, so I have a +2 flat, I'm guessing, from get somewhere quickly.
Yep.
Okay, so the 2 bolster dice
It's
get rolled.
2d6, and then you add
2d6.
the highest of those.
Okay, cool. Ooh, rolled 19 on the die.
Nice.
+2, +3, +5.
So you pull up the various elements of your scanning and heads-up display, and give me 1 second here. You send out a scan to the surrounding area, and you bounce back bits of information, and you coordinate with Val to try to find a more expedient route. If you were to follow the road that had been laid out before you, you would certainly be coming in probably later than the opposition, but you track a way that not only will bring you a little bit faster and remove that 1 unit at a time penalty that you currently have, you will also have a little bit more of an option as to where to approach, because there is an overpass that you will need to take that can go off, and though it is technically an entrance and an exit, in giant mechs in a post-apocalyptic hellscape, you can go down the wrong way if you want. You
Who's
can
gonna
either
stop
enter
this?
from that
guess the
road
opposition.
closest to Vincent.
Screw the rules. I have money.
This guy?
This one?
No,
this
closest to
one.
Vincent. Yeah,
Oh,
right
like
there,
one.
right there.
Underneath your mic.
Yeah,
Underneath
right there.
this bridge.
Or
Yes, the
Or
bridge.
this one?
the one that is on the far edge. Yep, that one right there. Or the one that you had initially tried. But you can enter from any of those roads and do
Nice.
so at roughly the same time.
Nice.
All right.
You could also split your team.
Nice.
Oh,
We
splitting the party.
That's always good.
We could pincer maneuver.
I am a fan of the good old pincer.
So 2 on the one over there, 2 on the one over there. We know
Feeling-
that there's some old war tech there. Maybe we take one techie person each. See if we can either disable them or hijack them.
I do like
I'm
that.
a bit annoyed. Can I tune out and like basically listen to any chatter that's going around out here with my word on the street?
Just fully ignore any and all orders.
Interesting. Yeah, this is difficult. You've already tried to do this, and for a
Basically,
brief
I'm
moment,
like,
you thought you had
I'm
heard
tuning
something.
these guys out, and I'm going over to like other channels.
You would need to roll a 15 or higher for this.
Okay.
It potentially, should you fail this, there is a little bit of risk. Reaching out into the communication network does leave a signature, and you may clue people into your approach. Should you fail,
Let me see.
but you definitely have that possibility.
Do I want to try that? 15? What do you think? Yeah, I'm gonna.
I think it's a low chance of success. I don't think it's worth it.
Well, Jin doesn't think that because
Because Jin gets a +2.
hell yeah! Is it a pizza?
Yeah.
It's a pizza.
There you
Nice.
go. So you tune this out. You can hear this tactical planning. And to anybody else in a military outfit, this is crisp, efficient, like military communications as it should
My
happen.
subjectivity enhancement suite.
You tune it straight out. You turn on a little bit of jazz and you listen for other voices. And for just a moment, you do hear something. Weak transmissions. Full of garbled human voices, emergency broadcast tones. You swear you even hear the crying of a child. With a pizza, that is all that you could tell, but there is something out there. Something more than what you were expecting.
There's a crying baby out there.
What?
Hey guys, there's a crying baby somewhere around here.
Like
Like
an immediate vicinity?
somewhere around, sending out low-level signals.
Why is
Probably,
a
I
baby
don't know,
sending
like a
out
bunker
signals?
or something?
Cadet Jin,
It wasn't
did
the
you-
baby. It's probably like all the people with the baby.
Cadet Jin, is this like the time in That's One Simulation where you tuned us all out and you turned on
What?
your playlist? Are you listening to something else?
God damn it, Jim!
now.
I'm on a mission.
Well, I just got value. I'm doing reconnaissance. Jeez.
On a baby?
It's not at the baby. It's the signals.
Why do I hear
people around
smooth
here.
elevator jazz
The
in the
baby-
background?
Hey,
Missing the point.
I'm imagining
listen.
too, all of these big robots are like gesturing. It's like,
It's like fully plugged into our like neuro systems.
there's
We're
a
just
bird flying by, you just swat it into oblivion. Yeah.
All right. Let's assume there's civilians then. All right. That way, that ominous warning will make sense from the guy. And then
Well, there were
maybe we're
alarms
talking-
and stuff too, so it's probably some sort of bunker. I bet whatever is keeping guard here probably knows that something's coming.
Well, as we were saying, we should probably do a pincer maneuver so that we can at least have some kind of tactical advantage.
On the baby?
No!
the turrets.
Well,
And
what if the
plus-
baby's where the turrets are?
We should try to keep collateral damage of unknown buildings
And
down.
babies.
It could be full of babies, as your recon has told us.
There's not one or two. There's 2 states, empty or full.
Of babies!
Buildings in Lancer.
Specifically, it's an orphanage.
Schrodinger's box of
Massive
babies.
press. And they didn't answer this question, but I was like, hey, all babies or no babies?
Answer
no.
the question, Master West!
The relay's full of babies.
Thank you for
See-
your permission to run this. I appreciate it.
Seeing as no one is being cohesive about this, Jason's like, listen, I'm going to go towards, which way's north?
North
That
would
way.
be heading in this
Towards
direction.
you?
Yeah,
Okay.
towards me.
I'll take the eastmost road. I'll target the turret in the rock face. See if either we get some ordnances off it or take it over, disable it, whatever the fuck happens over there.
Well done. Cadet Gill, you... Damn it, Joe.
Call sign now
It's
is
tough,
Gil.
right? I like the idea that like on Jin's first day at basic, he was called Gil, and then like half of the people call him Gil, half the people call him Jin. There's like a small subset that's like that's not their name. That's really disrespectful. It's Gilbert. Okay.
Okay, Cadet Jinbert.
Jinbert.
You should go with Cadet Teresa.
Okay, well, are you the leader? Is that what happened?
Yes.
What? Oh,
That's why she's got the fancy paint.
but I thought. All right, well, whatever. Let's go.
That's what happens when you study. You get commendations.
Right.
Well, enjoy your commendations. Let's go.
Jin's already moving away. So the way that this is splitting up, it is Jin and Teresa who are going to be coming in from the initial approach.
From
For the east
Okay, from the
approach.
east approach. Gotcha.
Yeah.
And then
then
Val and Warren, you are going to be coming in from the original southern direction.
This is Val.
Yep.
Which mech is yours? Do you remember, or do you care?
I think
Probably this
one.
All
Yeah.
right, I'll take the skinnier guy with the
Okay.
head.
Or
in
is
center.
this one yours?
we need to get you a piece of
Big
fabric.
man's
Can we
mine,
be here, or is it only there?
You
It
could
doesn't
be
matter.
either.
Which,
Do you want to be here since it's closer to the gun? I mean, this gun.
Approach gun from directly
I think it-
in front.
yeah, it's a little bit closer. Yeah.
It's important to sneak up on the gun.
We must be very, very quiet.
As you all approach,
Oh.
sure enough, you do hear that there are elements of communications kind of cast off, and you're recognizing these elements of communication are coming from the relay. And as you draw closer to within visual range, you can see what would have been on those
files. Dang. Explosives?
Nope.
Tense.
Scrap.
Cardboard
Huge pieces of
boxes.
cardboard.
You see a little city of refugee
Oh.
tents, buildings, and other such things. Thank you to Emily for building those little
Oh,
rectangles
wow.
for me.
Are we the baddies?
Wonderful.
We're gonna
You can
close
see
I
that
don't-
all
no, we're not.
around this relay, the civilians have sort of tapped into it. There's like a spider's web of wires going from each tent to the power supply that must be running this relay.
Do I see the baby?
You're so far away.
Roll a d20.
Contact with a
If you
single
roll,
baby.
if you roll above a 15, you see the baby. If you roll below a 15, you are sure that there is no babies here. There's a baby.
Damn. That's not a 15. That's a
Over
6.
the comm static, you swear you hear, "Wah," but you see no baby, and you, Jen, are sure there is no babies here. But you do imagine that amongst this, there must be thousands of civilians here, kind of hiding out, trying to survive and eke out a life and existence in the wasteland post this war.
Uh-oh.
That complicates things.
Well, no babies there.
That is exactly where the babies would be.
Oh, sure.
Oh,
They
I
just
see.
mimicked a baby cry on the relay station.
Well, I mean, it's just a bunch of civilians, not necessarily babies.
And you
Oh
can
my
see little
lord.
See,
lights.
They're gonna be
All
right
right,
in
top of the
middle
class.
cross.
What's the plan?
You do see lights in the communication relay, and that tells you that likely the reason that this has recently started transmitting is because these refugees got the power working again and are using that to get light, to get heat, to be able to run medical facilities, to survive.
Seems like they're just using it as a generator.
All right. So from my perspective, our main objective is secure the relay station and reduce civilian casualties. So we might want to build up the defenses around the area before the opposition gets in. So we should definitely take control of those turrets and then have a small section of the force stick next to the relay and provide cover for the others.
All right, but maybe we should go talk to the civilians first and see what they're doing.
Why don't we secure the turrets first while we're here?
Well, they might get pissed off. If
What are they going to do? We're in giant mech suits.
We
Yeah,
can
but
just
they're
talk to them.
civilians.
Can we just patch into the relay from here and talk to them and just tell
Can I
them that
try
we're
to reach
securing the
out to
perimeter
them
against the opposition?
So as
Like-
you say that, Warren, Jin, you're like, yeah, we probably can. And in fact, you have a device that specializes
The
in
Omni
this.
can do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So go ahead. This is a systems check.
Okay.
Okay, we're distracted by babies.
This is a systems check, and this is actually relatively simple. It's 10 plus.
Okay. With my Omni Hook, does my subjectivity enhancement suite come into play?
It does not.
It makes things easy.
It does not.
Okay. So this is just a 10, you said?
10.
Okay. Boop, boop, boop. That's 12 plus 5, 17.
Oh, great. You patch into the connections. The hardest part about this is kind of pinpointing the way in which you need to tight band this through, because there are these metal buildings that surround this place that really cause almost a reflection of your tight beam communications. But you were able to tap in. What are you saying? You can hear just cacophonous voices. This communications array, I got 100 people are using it all at once, and they may have ways of splitting the signal, but across this wide range, it is just noise.
Hey everyone, we come in peace. We're just here for the relay. We're coming in.
Okay.
You guys want to say anything
reassure
else?
people?
I don't know. Like, we're a bunch of mechs. You said it yourself.
Tell them we're here to secure the perimeter against the opposition.
We're gonna help you guys.
Encampment of civilians!
Oh my gosh, you so loud.
Live mic.
So, live mic, you have that entire conversation.
Oh, they
kind
could
of-
hear us as well.
No, but they heard certainly that aside from Jin, and I think that's enough. So you kind of
we are
hear
here
this.
to provide protection for the relay!
Across the entirety of this space, there is a squawk and a squeal as the relay dish just magnifies this across the whole space. You see little bits of pebbles kind of falling off the cliffs here. It is quite loud.
Never fear!
Stop!
There's like 1 or 2 windows that are still intact in that tower, and they shatter with that. But in this moment, you hear just confusion sown. There's too much that is coming back to you to really get a coordinated response, but they're at least aware of you now. Everybody is aware of you now. And in fact, you can see that there is movement kind of beyond the horizon. You have a brief moment to prepare, but you can see in the distance glints of red and white as they arrive, the opposition just in the distance, yes.
From which direction?
So currently you can see that they seem to be traveling in this kind of diagonal direction. They'll be coming in through this sort of concrete lot where the statue is.
Ooh, this is a nice feeling.
I know, right? It's
It's
just a huge mouse pad, yeah.
Wow.
All right. It looks like they're coming from there, so I'll just post up.
Well, you'll get line of sight at least.
Maybe you'll want the higher ground?
Get in close.
Can we place ourselves anywhere, or do I have to? Like,
I
how
would
much
say
time do we have?
you have enough time to move anywhere within 10 hexes of where you currently are.
2, 3, 4, 5.
But
All right, so range and everything is by hex, correct? So if range 5 would be 5 hexes away.
Do you want to?
Yes.
Are there specific rules for like angles, or is it just kind
And
of
then
a
you can
generic
snipe
5
from here?
hex?
5 hexes, and because we're so low level, I haven't even worried about like flying a lot yet because it shouldn't pay too much of
I
an
didn't
effect.
take flying specifically, so I didn't
Far
have
away.
to
We
deal
need to
with
get
that.
closer.
I do have a question
Yes.
for
If they're gonna go
accessing the
further,
relay. Do
Okay.
we need to be directly, like, is
If they're
there...
gonna go
Adjoining
over there,
it, one of the
do you want to
hexes that is touching that tower.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna say
By that tower, you mean this?
Yeah.
we should stay away from the refugees because if they try to attack us, they could harm the refugees.
Careful the camera.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I'm
Can you just
not-
tilt it a little bit towards Vincent?
It's
Just
just
pan
the
it, pan
the mechs and our big
Perfect.
giant footsteps.
10
I'm not
hex.
used to being tall enough to hit
It's
things.
the hat. It's the brim of the hat. That's
Yeah.
inches.
That's
9, 10... Wait. Where
And
do
you
you
wanna-
want to go?
Do we know whether or not the turrets are live?
You can see they move, they spin. They don't seem they haven't shot at you, and so they
Yeah,
don't
we didn't
seem
take the
to
time
be
to.
actively targeting things in this moment.
Okay. Can you...
I would say from this, if you would like, instead of moving, you can make a systems check. I would say it is a 10 up to determine the sort of full status of what these sort of turrets are. A heroic 20 plus could enable you to gain a little bit more direct control in the interim.
Systems. That's definitely what I made my character do.
What Matt made his character to do.
Systems.
You wanna do that? I can get those options.
I can do that if you want.
Yeah,
None of us have the ability to do that.
I'm kind of it'd be just a flat roll for me.
All right, so it's systems.
So then you do need to put yourself back to where you arrived from. 'Cause that's what you're doing,
yeah,
moving.
I'm still over
perfect.
here. I hadn't moved, so
Alright.
so it's to a flat 10 to just find out what their status is, and then heroic.
20. You need a 20 or higher to be able to get more direct control over them.
Would this give me the perform a task that requires concentration, dexterity, speed, or precision under pressure?
No, because it's not really under pressure. Again, you have the time to try it once.
This is your hacking one.
Yeah, and so the thing here is, if you succeed on the lower one or you fail on the lower one, it's not a huge deal. If you fail on the 20 plus, you may
Activate them against us?
yes, the friend or foe identifier will be false.
Okay. Which one did you guys want me to go for?
I'm mostly interested in seeing if they are active, and if they are active, like what their line of sight is and like their threat range. Because if they are active, then either we can avoid or lead into.
Yeah.
I just don't want to immediately walk down that street and get shot at from behind.
For sure.
Also, what do they consider threats?
Probably us.
We'd be
No,
considered-
that's
yeah.
the question.
Yeah, so
The 20 would be
it's the 10.
finding that out, I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
so-
missed
Oh,
that.
is it the
Yeah.
20 to find that out?
Yeah.
But it's the 20 to like.
Oh, to see
Tell it
who
what
their
to do.
allegiance.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I see what you mean. Yeah.
So
Okay.
10 will just
Otherwise,
give
10
us
is just
So
find
I'll
out
do the
if
10.
we are
Yeah,
threats
I'll
already.
do the 10.
10 is
Yeah,
to
10
find
will
out
give
if
you
they're
all the
active.
other information.
Yeah. 20 is just to take over the system.
All right.
Which-
Rolling for a 10.
Find out if they'll shoot us in the back. Yeah.
Oh my
If
god.
they shoot anything that moves. Did you get below a 10?
I rolled a natural 1 on the die.
Dear God.
Now, this
Here's
is
a
why
5.
sometimes you attempt an easier task, because now at least you
Nothing
haven't
bad
turned these
happens.
against you. But at this distance,
Rolling
seeing the
poopy.
dust kicked up from the mechs in the distance, you are not able to get through this in time, and you were aware you need to turn your attention because, sure enough, there are arrivals in the distance.
Damn.
Baddies coming in.
Because it is 7:05 and a good place for us to take a break before we get into a little bit more tactical engagements. This is where we're going to take a quick break. So you will see a countdown on your screen. We will all be back at the end of it to begin a little bit more of the rock'em sock'em part of our robots.
Yeah.
We'll see you then.
Shining finger.
and welcome back. Thank you for sticking with us through the break. If you did, if not, you are here. We are playing Lancer, and things are getting interesting. As you can see, we have an encounter map. There are some blue lights on there. Blue lights indicate things that are either friendly or neutral, and perhaps other colors will appear over time. Your team of 4 mech-mounted warriors has moved into this area with the intent of capturing this relay. But no sooner did you arrive than you realized you were not alone here. There is a host of other civilians who had gathered and created a refugee encampment around the base of this relay, using the generator that had caused it to go online in the first place to power their various needs. This means that there are thousands of potential casualties surrounding your objective, and as you realize this, the enemy began to move in. You all took up various positions, some of you attempting to interface with the pre-war turrets that exist in this area with a little bit of trouble. But as this occurs, the elements that you see are 4 signatures on approach, very quick, very coordinated, kind of sweeping the area as they move. Here and there is the faint pulse of scans as they continue to look around. They're on high alert. And your machines ping these as hostile enemy mechs. You can see gunmetal marked with red paint and white chevrons. You see stars on the shoulder pads. And in this moment, on the high frequency, there is a communication that comes across and crackles across to all of you. And they say, "Attention, all mechanized units in the area. This relay is active under Free Union Code 17C. Strategic asset. Your squad's presence is unauthorized. Vacate or be removed." And you feel again the pulse of scans, and at this range, certainly they pick up the refugees as well. And you can hear they mutter to their squad behind them, "Collateral acceptable. You've got 10 seconds.
Does that code mean anything to us?
Code 17C. None of you being members of the opposition, you don't really know. They call themselves the Free Union. How traitorous are you?
Not. I just didn't know if it was in training to be like, these are codes that we understand and know. Okay, cool. I don't know. Okay, cool.
It's traitorous to know.
So, in this moment, the clock ticks down. There's 5 seconds. There's 4 seconds.
Are we able to do stuff?
So, I am going to take a knee and call back. What the fuck's the name of our group?
Goldjackets, or is it Steel Patrol or Goldjackets?
It's Goldjackets.
Because we got signed off a Goldjacket from that guy.
Goldjackets is the name of your squad. The Steel Patrol is the name of the one shot. The United International Federation is your faction.
We the Goldjackets.
Teresa will go over comms and just... Okay. So, what I would like to do is I am going to respond and basically be like, we hear you, United Assholes, but this is in fact, what the fuck was it again? I missed it.
Goldjackets.
We're the United Assholes.
Wait, I'm sorry. My brain can't
You are
hold...
the United Assholes.
My brain can't hold words very well. I'm so sorry.
They call themselves the Free Union.
Free Union.
You
and then
refer to them as the opposition.
Hey, this relay is ours, you assholes!
We're the United Federation?
Yes.
Leave those civilians alone.
Hold on. Sorry. Terms that are very similar get confused in my brain.
I know.
Okay,
I tried to use extremely generic terms because it's a one-shot.
Also, Val and Jin is where we're at with just getting Gil.
Yeah. Okay. So, should we call it back over? All right. Freedom Jerks. We are the United Federation. This is, in fact, here our relay, and we don't think that civilian casualties are acceptable. So, I do believe this is a message. I would like to prepare to launch my...
if we're doing it.
Launch a fucking grenade.
So as you begin to prepare, one of the reasons that you can't get like a sneak action in at this range is because your systems boot up and they can tell.
Yes.
And so at once, as you all begin hostile action, we begin initiative.
Yes.
We're doing it.
So give me 1 second.
So how initiative works?
Yeah.
Is that...
When it's in...
Let me finish. one of us gets to go, and then he goes, and then back and forth. But we get to pick, and we were thinking Alanna should go first.
Because they're grouped.
Because
They're grouped, and I have large. Yeah. So
you imagine they will likely go in order of their power hierarchy. For you, you can all select how you want to go. Every round ends when everybody has gone, and every round you can change the order. You will always have the first initiative, so you will always get a chance to have one of your team go first. With that in mind, who is going first?
I would like to go first. So I would like to take a knee, and I would like to fire up my rocket propelled grenade.
Okay.
It has a range of 10, a blast of 2, and it's 1d6 plus 1 explosive damage on contact. So if I understand range correctly, it's a center, blast correctly, it's like a center hex, and then it's 2 counts out in a
If it's
blast.
blast 2, yes.
It is blast 2.
Yep.
So I would like to target middle boy there.
Okay.
And then get his friends Bob and Harry on either side.
Very nice.
That is indeed their call signs. How did you know? Middle friend Bob and Harry.
You can do that. So the way that this works, because it will be 3 people within this, you roll separately to attack each one, but you roll damage once, and that damage applies to anybody who is hit.
Okay, cool. So, would my do triggers activate in combat, or is that only for out of combat?
New triggers activate in combat. There are some, yeah. It depends on the trigger.
Get blow something up.
Yeah.
Okay. Sick.
Yes.
Assault, I believe, is only for close range, like punching someone in the face.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I just want to make sure I'm understanding all the
I
keywords
believe.
correctly.
I'm also
I don't think they
learning
do.
this. For assault?
For combat,
I think-
it's not skill triggers. It's like
It just-
the mech stats.
Just next stats.
Yeah.
There's skills that you can definitely use in combat. And I believe, like, for instance, I know that there's quick tech skills that you can use in combat.
I have patch, which allows me to like fix mechs from my mech.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have some.
So.
Never
Not
mind.
mechs, people.
All right. So. Da-da-da.
So this is
This is
you're
going
rolling
to
a
be
d20,
easy.
you're adding your grit, and you're trying to hit their evasion.
Okay.
I will say you don't always know what their evasion is, but these are relatively standardized old mechs. The evasion is 8.
8. Okay. So I have to roll above an 8.
Correct.
Okay. And it's one roll per.
Yes.
Okay. So I should be rolling 3.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No.
Brain
We're
still-
learning a game. I'm still learning this game too.
Fuck. It's all under 8.
No!
All 3 of them.
Unfortunate. So you fire, and what are you firing?
I was firing a rocket launch grenade.
So you fire this off from your mech. As the battle begins, you fire, and there's just detonations all across the distance. On your communicators, you hear civilians screaming. There's chaos in the air, but you see the mech still moving forward completely unharmed.
It's a warning shot.
So, okay, so that was the full action.
Okay.
Because it's an ordinance that needs to happen first. Now I can move. And what I will do is I'm actually just going to move. Can you just move me 1 hex towards my physical person? Thank you. And I'm basically just going to square up against the approaching fire. Yeah, because I can't hide, and I don't think. Actually, can I get behind that building?
This one?
Yeah.
You're here. What's your speed?
My speed is 4, so I don't
1,
think
2,
I can.
3, 4. You can be here.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, this building.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll pull them that way to see if I can pull them. You know, where you had me originally is fine. I just want to try to pull them towards this combat zone.
So your mech
Away from
stomps across the street, the pavement cracking underneath as you take aggressive action, and you get a little bit of cover from the buildings here. You peer around, you can see through your cockpit. You are level with a whole row of just hollowed out condominiums. You can see still just traces of people's lives in there. But across, on the other side of that, you see these mechs still storming towards you. Anything else?
That is my move, and I can do my full action. I don't have anything that enables a free action outside of just sweating through my armor.
Okay, easy enough to do. That does bring us to star 1. So this mech is going to move.
I may have cut a wire by accident.
1, 2.
It was a really good idea.
3.
I was hoping that
it
stuff
was
would get
good.
blown up. I'm
I
so
rolled
sorry.
2 6s
I'm
and a
just
7.
gonna stay right there. Yeah, we'll stay right
hurts.
there.
Fucking brutal.
Who is this right here? This is...
That's me.
Ah. All right, Jen. This individual stops, taking their movement actions to get a little bit closer to you, and you can see they are holding a assault rifle. They level this at you, and they are going to fire. You are within 10. All right, what is your evade?
8.
8. They roll a 7. As they unload with this weapon, you can hear the bullets just ricocheting off your armor, off the elements of the stone near you, but not a single one cuts through. They continue to pour this on, and this heavy assault rifle, as they tear into you, still deals 1 point of damage. As that happens, do you have 1 armor?
No.
Then you take 1 point of damage as this just traces into you. Shrapnel gets into your joints and into your mech. But that is star 1. They move, they take that action, and then as their other quick action, they're going to move again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And end their turn right there. Goldjackets, who is up next?
Matt, do you still want to go next, or can I take my turn?
You can take your turn.
Okay.
I'm trying to
Val, what are you doing?
Val is going to move into position. 1, 2, 3. There. Trying desperately not to step on tents.
Okay.
It's
So,
fairly
for-
comical.
Are you actively trying to do that? To move through these tents without like stomping on people, crushing people, that's difficult.
Okay. We're not going to do that then.
Okay.
So we were here.
You won't use resources to do it, but you would need to make a check.
And will that use up an action?
No.
Oh, then yeah, I'll make a check.
Okay. So go ahead and make a 15 check. You need to roll a 15 or above.
Do I get a +2 from my get somewhere quickly?
You do.
Okay. Yay! I got a 16.
So you run up to the edge of this. You see people rushing away like ants before a tide, but then you leap and just clear. You jump over hundreds of people who are all beneath you. This is like a Transformer movie happening.
Val's third arm just kind of waves to
Yeah,
them
just waves
from
tracing
cockpit.
behind, almost like a turret of friendliness, and you crash back to Earth, kind of landing on the other side. No problem.
From there, Val's going to take 2 quick actions. Val is going to first use the Jericho deployable cover,
Okay.
which deploys 2 sections of size 1 hard cover in 3 spaces adjacent to you and each other.
Nice.
So Val is going to deploy them, I think, here and here. I don't know what to use for them. I had thoughts, and then the thoughts disappeared.
Or do I just use these dice?
Let's use those dice.
Core system.
Here's where the cover is.
Okay. And those, what does that look like? That's
So Vals are hard light, like manipulable objects
okay.
that are each object's with 5 evasion and 10 HP, and they just kind of come up as big walls, and they shimmer with like purpley light.
Fantastic. So those like standard hard light holographic barrier.
They've got a shimmer.
Yeah.
And then the other quick action, she's going to deploy a turret drone here.
Okay. So having tuned this up just before you leave, you fire off this drone, and it just takes off from your back, this little rotocopter device.
And then it attaches to any object or surface within sensors and or line of sight, and it gains the turret attack action, which can be taken once for each deployed turret drone.
Very nice, very nice. So it kind of settles against that rock face that emerges from the sidewalk. Anything else, Val?
And I think, can I take that as a free action? It is a free action. Val, who's looking the most concerning
I only have 1 ding, but I also have...
On us or them?
on you guys?
It's the beginning of the fight. It was
Yeah.
exciting.
We're gonna hold on to that then.
Okay.
We're gonna hold on.
So you leap over this tent, and as you do, your third arm waves, your right arm hurls this drone into the air, your left arm tosses these hard light points, and you land on the other side of these tents, having formed a barrier defensively across them.
Dope.
Could I lead or inspire people? It says lead or inspire is like a +2 thing, but
No,
okay.
that's a, yeah.
Just
but-
just gotta ask questions.
I think
man.
as a
That's how
quick
you learn.
action you could.
Okay.
But that is your turn, correct?
Yes.
All right, Val. You deploy defenses. You leap over some tents. That brings us to Star 2. Star 2 is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. Very similarly, they lower this assault rifle at you, Jin. That is going to be a 9 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
Okay.
It's against evasion, right?
Yeah, that is against evasion.
Yeah, that's a 9.
This tears into you as this fire. Yeah,
Does he have cover because of this
Oh,
rock
yeah, I
in
do
the
have-
way?
does have cover. Yes.
That's +2.
Oh shit,
you
that's
go.
a miss then.
So this
Oh,
fires.
sorry. Soft cover or hard cover?
This is I would say that's soft cover.
Okay,
This
a
one?
difficulty, so you have to add a
There you
d6
go.
and subtract it.
-3. So they fire tracing across. You duck into the stone. You still take 1 point of damage. This is a reliable weapon that they are firing at you, but you are able to duck, kind of leveling against the ground and staying almost prone. They grunt across this comm, and they then use a quick action to continue moving as well. 4, kind of coming up into contact with that building. That is Star 2. That brings us to the Goldjackets. Who's next?
Alright. Do you have something you want to do now, or
Well,
I'd like to shoot one. I can maybe take one out before,
yeah,
but
go for it. I don't mind.
okay.
I do have a question though.
Yeah.
Activating core systems, is that a quick action or a full action? 'Cause
I
can't
believe that's a
find
full action. Let me just double check here.
Yeah, so is it like a system on your mech?
It's the one that we all have.
yeah.
The,
it's the one we
the
have.
fuel injector.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't
so-
say what it is.
We were just talking
Oh,
about
I think
that.
it's
Yeah.
we have core power and it uses the core power to activate.
Yeah, and it's a
But
full
I don't
action. to
know.
do
Okay,
that.
so it's a
So-
full action for the core power.
Yeah, so
Alright.
on like the cheat sheet, there's like the activate a system on your mech.
Oh, and that
And
counts
then-
as a system.
Yeah.
Yeah, the system. So like it'll say either full action or quick action.
I believe your
But
core
it-
powers are full. But
Yeah.
I
Okay.
don't know off the top of my head.
Okay, so Wraith online, let the Banshee scream. And he's gonna activate Crack Shot as a protocol. I can steady my aim. So those ridges on his legs, he kind of like turns and like kind of twists and crouches down and levels the anti-material rifle. And he takes a shot at this guy. Looks like he's in line of sight,
Okay.
and he's gonna take a shot with the anti-material rifle.
So as you kneel down, the ridges on your leg extend and just stab themselves into the ground. They form an anchoring point so that the rifle doesn't knock you over. So powerful is this that even your mech could be damaged from the shot. Go ahead and take your attack roll. And who are you targeting?
I'm targeting this guy.
Okay.
So I have, because I'm taking Crack Shot and steadying my aim, I get an accuracy, and the rifle itself has an accuracy, is accurate, so I am rolling 2 accuracy.
Okay.
Nice.
Alright, that is a 15 to hit.
Nice.
15 is a hit. Absolutely.
Nice.
As a reaction, as you fire, there is this huge crack as you hit this huge rifle across the space, and you can see this mech turns as if to dive. They cannot dodge a sniper rifle shot, but they do use a reaction to hunker down and gain resistance to damage from the attack.
Okay. Does that give them armor or something, or?
Effectively, yes.
Okay. Alright, we have 7 kinetic damage, and this is armor piercing.
Damn. I would have taken 2 away from it, but it deals the full 7. As you strike this thing, you can see sparks ignite up from it, and instantly there's smoke out the back. It falls to one knee and picks itself back up, still moving. But that is substantial damage to Star 3. Absolutely. Fantastic.
Alright, so that was my... I believe that was quick action skirmish, just attacking with one weapon, because the weapon's not super heavy, right?
Yep, yeah.
Alright, so then for my second one, I would like to use a quick tech to just lock on it, that guy
Okay.
I just shot. And I'll just say, Mark is injured, someone finish him off. And so if someone attacks him, they can
This one?
expend the lock on to get an accuracy.
Which one is
Excellent.
This one?
So on all of your heads-up displays, you see this one just glow gold, ignited up, and you see telemetry data fed live to you. The bullet that Warren just shot into this mech seems to be sending you sensor information that makes the next attack even more accurate. Anything else, Warren?
Nope, I'm immobilized, because when I crack shot, I cannot move. So I'm just 5 in now.
That does bring us to Star 3, who just took this shot from you. They limp across the space and are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're going to use their assault rifle against you, Warren.
That's me.
Oh, me?
Oh, sorry. Against no, they're gonna
Jin?
they're gonna shoot against Jin. Jin has the Jin is just
I still get cover though, right?
You do. You absolutely do. Okay, that is a natural 20.
Damn.
So, give me 1 second. This does something here.
This
By the
is-
way, for everyone, crit
Okay.
is actually not just natural 20, but if you just roll 20 or plus.
Yes.
Is this the last guy in line there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, it's
No, they
it's
moved
this
up.
one.
They moved up. It's
Okay.
that guy.
This guy's shooting you now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last
That
guy
guy
all the way
hasn't
back
gone
hasn't
yet.
gone yet.
Yeah.
So Star 3 fires. They unload this assault cannon on you. And Jin, for the first time, you take the entire shot on this. You take 6 points of kinetic damage
6 points.
as this just tears into you. And I believe... I'm just trying to remember what a critical does here.
Double dice.
Double dice.
And it's... What's the damage?
It's just 6 kinetic damage. I don't think criticals do a ton for NPCs.
Oh, okay.
So, that's right. It doesn't, but there are some weapons that will do things for the NPCs. NPCs are a little bit more streamlined than PCs, which is nice.
That
Good
is
system
nice.
design. So, that is Star 3, just unloading this attack. And with that success, they're actually going to stay right where they are and take a second attack.
Whatever this gives you, it's already baked into you.
And that is going to be a 4. The second attack just stitching wide across as their system servers kind of give out in one leg, causing them to falter. That is Star 3's turn. That brings us to, I believe, Jin.
It gives you the +2 extra HP that you have. Like,
Cool. Yeah.
because I have only 10.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, Jin, so far you have had everybody just unloading cannons on
like,
you.
All right. I'm activating my full core power. So I'm charging up at this point because I'm taking a bunch of hits. So, like, activating the mech. Shoulder pads are gonna fucking open up. Power up with the hyperspec fuel injector.
Okay.
So core energy is being used, and then does that count as my full action?
I have to just double
It's a
check.
protocol.
If it's a protocol, I
Oh,
think it's a
then.
quick action.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a quick action.
Yeah,
Cool.
sorry, I
I
found
don't
it
think
under.
it is even. It's just a thing you do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it just.
So then, once per
protocols.
turn, I can boost as a free action now,
Oh,
and
yeah,
I
because it
gain
has
plus
it in
1
the,
accuracy.
Yeah, it has the list there.
Okay, so I'm like,
So protocol. It just happens. It just happens.
okay,
yeah.
cool. So
Great.
the mech
For us, this
is now
team.
active. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, cool. I'm gonna fucking move.
Okay.
1, 2
Okay.
over to here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and shoulder pads open up. The rifle that was being held is actually the smaller rifle, and there's a big ass fucking pulse rifle coming out of the chest. And that thing's going for a barrage.
Okay.
Super heavy rifle attack. It's a range of 50.
So it's going for a barrage?
It's basically, because it's a super heavy rifle, it's 2.
So if it's super heavy, I want to say... Give me 1 sec, because barrage is a specific thing. I think...
Barrage is attack with 2
Oh,
weapons, or
okay.
1 super heavy.
Or one
One
super heavy.
There you go. Okay,
Yeah.
Also, if you use a super heavy, you can also use an ox weapon in the same mount. Whatever that means.
I think.
I don't think you.
We don't have
I don't
any.
have an
We don't have
ox
any.
weapon. Yeah, I have my flex mount.
So
and
go
that's it.
ahead, make an attack with that.
And I believe I get some bonuses here because I get my +1 for the
Grit.
for the grit, and then I get my +1 for activating the power
Correct.
system. And not that one. I also, let me just see. Am I engaged
No,
right now?
engage
Okay,
means that
that's
you are
when they're
within. Like
physically.
it's threatened.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Okay.
So make your attack. And who are you targeting?
I'm targeting this
Okay.
one. Oh, so I also do get the lock on. That was the
You
other
can spend the
extra.
lock on, so I'll give you 1 accuracy.
Okay. All right. And this is a reliable weapon, and it's accurate, so I also get another accuracy from it. But it needs to be reloaded after each use.
Yeah.
So this is like the big. Natural 20! Oh, and I'm brutal, so when you roll a 20 on a die for any attack and a critical hit, you deal the maximum possible damage and bonus damage.
Oh
Nice.
my god.
Fuck 'em up.
You were about to wipe
3d6
this guy off the
plus
map.
3 damage to this guy.
So
21.
21.
21 damage to that guy.
No
21
way.
points of damage. Do me a favor. Roll a d6 first.
Okay.
Fuck him up.
5.
So in this moment, that first fire as it strikes through, it hits the shoulder and kind of peels away. You see the the red armor almost yanked off, and you see exposed systems underneath. And then there is a secondary explosion. Can you roll a d6 again, please?
Dear Lord, do it.
1.
With a 1, there is a sudden, and the fire dies before there is a deafening explosion, and the entire mech catastrophically erupts. Star 3 is completely obliterated. The mech is gone. The pilot is gone. There's no repairing that. You explode through the plasma, ripping through this thing, and there is a brief moment where there is a second star in the sky before it just ripples back in, and there is one less mech on the battlefield. Very nice.
Like shouting out over the PA system. And,
And then I think so. That's my full action,
Okay.
and I do have a free boost action.
Yeah,
Um,
that's crazy.
I think I'm just gonna boost kind of over to this side to get cover and closer, so that if you get close to me, then you'll get soft cover from me.
Okay.
So
'Cause I have
fantastic.
my shield.
Huge explosion that just ripples through the battlefield and instantly shifts the tide in your favor. That is your turn, Jin. That brings us to Star Leader. So you could hear over the open comms, they just go, Star 3, no! And they turn, and you can see they bring the weapon up to bear for just a moment, but then they turn over and they are going to, 1, 2, 3, 4, turn over
get the turret.
and... Suddenly, your threat indicators indicate a new threat up on that terrain, and for you, Val, it begins shifting over in your direction. See
Oh boy.
And fucking tastic.
here, turrets. That is going to. They can't use. Oh, they can. As they are moving, you can see they hold up a hand, and there is communication happening there. The head turns, and from the shoulder there is a. And this grenade launcher protrudes out, shifting on a turret, turns, and what is my range here?
I had hoped to see those things up close and personal. Guess I'm getting my wish.
They are just too far, and so instead, they're going to activate movement and continue moving in a trajectory around here.
Ooh, they're gonna get
That
around my
is
cover.
Star Leader's turn. Now, oh, perfect.
Is it just in range?
Yes, it is.
She is behind cover.
I am behind
You
cover.
are behind cover. You have that counts as heart full or
It says size 1 hard cover.
okay.
I
So-
don't know
cover
what
has
that
size
means.
Size 1
HP,
means
right?
it's
What?
1 hex.
Yeah.
Yes, it
But
does.
it also has HP, right?
It does. Yes.
Yeah, it has HP. It's got an evasion score and an E defense score.
Yes. So, give me 1 second here.
I think what that means is that you have to
You are
shoot
correct.
the cover down before
But the
it hits
grenade launcher is
Oh.
not something that
Ah.
shoots in a line of sight. This does add 1 difficulty to the shot overall, but you do hear, as off in the distance that is launched, and then
Oh,
it
it's a grenade
fires
turret!
down. For what it's worth, as it is aiming towards you, the collateral damage will be relatively substantial.
Damn. I hate that.
So
much
this
for my
is
plan.
Going to be hitting one of your hard light barriers, your drone, yourself, and roughly 2,000 civilians potentially. Give me 1 second.
Why
Here.
you just shoot real bad?
Probably like 500 actually. So first, let me roll for you, Val. What is your evade?
My evade. Scrolling.
It's one difficulty too. So I'm getting
My evasion is 8.
Your evade is 8. That is a natural 20.
Fuck! Silvery barbs.
It is not a critical because with difficulty 1 and rolling a 6 on the d6, it is lower than 20. So it does hit you. You are not getting the full brunt of this damage. You do take 4 explosive damage. The drone the drone is going to take 4 explosive damage. The hard light barrier closest to you will also take 4 points of explosive damage. The civilians on the left of you are completely annihilated. You see as the explosion goes off, you see 5 or 6 tents
Not
just
the civvies.
Terminator 2, like fire sweeps them away, just bones holding the fences. And then the ones off onto your other side, you see they duck behind you, they scamper into that metal structure behind you, and they seem safe. But that grenade just bursting damage across this space.
Hey, now we said civilians were not acceptable collateral.
You said that! That is
Yes, we
their
did!
Damn it,
turn.
Val! I said get away from the civilians to draw fire away from them.
I'm not gonna move. I can only move so far.
And for what it's worth, it's also just a turret. So it doesn't see civilians.
It doesn't see form.
This is the round and brings us up to the top of the order. Goldjackets, who is going first?
All right. Yes.
I vote that Val goes first so she can run away from the civilians.
I am fine with this.
That makes sense.
All right, Val.
Val's gonna move here and
All
not take a
right.
civilian with her.
Val, you
Stats.
rush off to that distance. Here on the edge with the civilians being evacuated or killed on either side of you, no check required to not kill people. You make your way over to the edge of your barrier between that and between a cluster of habitable buildings that are mostly shelled and fire at this point. What are you doing?
Val's going to deploy another turret drone.
Okay.
And then she is going to, let's see, what is in range for Star Leader? Is Star Leader under soft cover or full, hard cover?
That looks like full cover from the it's rock
Okay.
and close to the height of the mech.
So what would that add?
It's difficulty 2 to your difficulty. So
Okay.
2d6 and then the higher of them you subtract.
Okay. And then that guy doesn't have cover from me, correct?
From you, no.
Great. All right, so we're not going to go with Star Leader because
You're killing it.
I just dropped my phone on the ground.
You just did the worm up here briefly. And
Yeah, it was me trying to grab my phone.
Yeah,
It's
very-
very slippery.
Very sneaky.
All right, so
It has my combat on here.
Val,
I'm
this
going
drone
to-
takes off from your shoulder.
Val's going to use the kind of the claws on her feet to really sink into the terrain.
Okay.
Flavor-wise, I don't have the same thing Vincent does. And then, excuse me, Warren. And then she's going to use her heavy machine gun to aim for the guy behind this building there.
Okay, make your attack roll. They do have no cover from you.
So that's D20. Do I add any D6s to this? I'm still learning.
This is a d20. You add your grit. And
Okay.
then is
Which is 0.
there any kind of skill that you have to add more to it?
Blow something up, but this is a machine gun.
Then no.
Yeah. Oh, that's a 7.
With a 7, you fire with your machine gun, you unload elements of this, but here they are kind of like still actively moving at this moment, and you just fire behind them. They duck behind a building, and you have missed your shot. Anything else, Val?
They're going to issue an order, and the one with the farthest range is you, correct?
Yeah.
And Val kind of like shouts across the PA system and says, Sid, we're gonna need a long shot on a turret!
On a turret? Okay.
What's your range?
20.
Damn. Got some range. All right, that
for
is your turn, Val.
That's
For
my
future
turn.
reference, could we like quick action lock on and then next quick action skirmish to
Yeah.
consume that lock on?
Yeah,
So that's
absolutely.
something you can do in the future. You couldn't do it because you already used your
action, but you could.
Yeah, it's better for me to lay turrets down.
Makes sense.
And then I get a turret attack, which is...
Oh, I do still have action.
So while you think, or is there anything else you want to do?
Do you get that now?
I'm trying to see where the turret attack comes in. The turret attack is a reaction action that deals 3 kinetic damage to their target as long as it has a line of sight on a target, which
Okay.
I think is... It doesn't give the range.
It should have a range. I thought it was 3.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Usually the turret will have its own stat block.
Yeah, it just says it gains the attack action. Let me see
Does the
you.
attack action that it has have a range?
Range 10.
10. Very nice.
Ow.
Yeah.
So does that... That's this guy then, yeah?
Yeah,
And then this guy.
absolutely. I mean, I don't think it can shoot at everybody. I think you have to pick
I have
one.
2 turrets.
Yeah.
I get one action per turret.
Yeah, so 1 for each.
Yeah.
Go ahead, make your attacks. And we'll say that happens on your turn just for sake of ease.
Okay. It says it's a...
And I think it's probably not the one that you deployed this turn, right?
No, it's a reaction. It's not. It doesn't say anything about not on the
Oh,
turn.
it is a reaction. Very nice. Okay.
And I think just have an allied
I
character.
think it probably is like you can choose to have it go as a reaction at different points.
Gotcha. I
but-
see I see where it
Reactions
is. There's a
count
free
as,
But that means that you can only do 1 with each per round.
special rules may allow you to use it as a free action. So it's an allied character within range 10 of a turret drone makes a successful attack. The turret drone deals 3 kinetic damage to their target.
There you go.
It's
There we go.
because once per scene, we can use a quick action as a free action within our mech.
That's not what this is.
No, but yeah, I know.
Anything else, Val?
Well, I'm done now.
All right, that is your turn, Val. That brings us to star 1. So, Val, you've kind of flanked around here, but that is okay because, well, does this occupies space?
It's size half.
They are going to turn. They are first going to take 1 shot at that turret.
Next point of order.
Yes.
I have a covering fire attack as a reaction.
Okay.
I may attack so that...
So you can, as a reaction, use this turret to fire at them.
No, I use my weapons.
Oh, yeah. That's separate. You could do both, technically.
Are you within threat range with that weapon?
With a heavy ranged weapon. So I've got heavy machine gun and mortar, so yes.
What are you using?
Yeah, with the heavy machine gun you are, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so...
So are you doing that?
I think so.
Okay. So first, it does need to make the attack for you to react to it.
Okay.
So we'll do that first. You're reacting.
It says during their movement.
Okay. Hasn't moved.
Is that Overwatch?
No, it's covering fire attack. It's part of my heavy gunner feature.
So my questions for you
Yes.
are you doing it?
I would love to do it.
Okay. So let's have you start by doing that, just to make it easier. Is the turret also doing this?
The turret will fire when an ally to the turret makes a hit.
Okay.
So if I hit it, I guess, yes.
Gotcha.
Nope.
So as it's turning around, you fire with this machine gun. It ducks underneath, and it is going to make a barrage attack against you. 1 against the turret, and then 1 against you. The first one against the turret is going to be a 15 to hit.
That certainly hits.
That is going to be 6 points of kinetic damage to the turret.
All right, that turret's gone.
So they just shred that turret in a hail of assault rifle fire. After that happens, they continue to pivot on the hit, and they continue to stitch that into you. That is going to be a 9 to hit.
That hits?
That is 6 points of kinetic damage.
Oh.
This one fires, right?
Correct.
This one
Oh,
hard
you
point
have
covers
hard
in a way?
cover.
I do have hard cover.
So it is 9, but minus
D6.
is a 4 hit.
A 4 does not hit.
So you duck behind this hard light cover. It just
Hey,
pings
thank you,
off.
rules
You see
lawyer.
elements of the light, like sparks, just fly off into the air, but you duck behind and are not hit. That still deals 2 points of damage to the kinetic cover,
Okay.
to the hard cover.
That's this one right here, yes.
Yes. No, the other one.
The other one. Okay, great. Love that for me.
And so they fire into that. You're able to duck down there. That is all that they can do on their turn. That brings us to who is next from the Goldjackets?
Question.
Yes.
Do we know when? So engaged only triggers when we're adjacent, right? Not within threat range of
Correct.
Okay, cool. So my plan was to activate the protocol, move, free boost, and ram one of the closest guys to knock them prone, which would make them easier to hit by one of you. Can you guys hit while I'm adjacent to them and engage with them?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I can just shoot it with my
I can
regular gun.
shoot. Yeah.
That's
Okay.
probably what I was gonna do anyways. Shoot
I
that
have
guy.
my Nexus
Really, Val would be the person that
rifle.
would have the hardest time doing that. Val does not shoot discriminately.
I have
Okay.
I think my thing is it's a smart weapon, so it automatically hits
Okay.
them.
So, would you guys mind if I tried that first?
Do that.
Okay.
All right, Teresa,
Do
what you
that
doing?
thing.
So I'm going to activate the core protocol.
Okay.
Let me get back to the.
Question about the core protocol.
Yes.
So it says, and we all have the same one. For the rest of the scene, we get all these bonuses. Does
Yeah.
that mean the rest of this fight?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
That's why I did it.
I
Feels
feel
like
silly.
we should all do it.
Yeah.
Especially for a one shot,
That's
it's
why I
probably
did
a
it.
good idea.
I thought
Yeah.
it was a full action, so I've just been holding on to it.
No, that's why I was like, is it a full action? Nope.
Actually, the core
I know what we're
system.
doing.
Actually, even if it was a full action, I was gonna be like, because I took like 6 damage.
Next
already.
round.
To move.
I'm already looking kind of
So
rough.
could you move 4 closer?
Mission failed.
People scream.
I will then do a free boost to get within 1 hex range. So
1,
I am
2.
now engaged.
Nice.
I will now like to ram
Phenomenal.
star 1, I believe.
Okay, that is star one, yes.
I would like to ram them.
Okay, phenomenal. So
So
this is a melee attack, correct?
it sure is.
And
So
this is against evasion. Their
yeah,
evasion
so
is 8.
so I also get a with my Juggernaut. When I boost, my next ram before the start of my next turn gains +1 accuracy and knocks a target back an additional 2 spaces.
So that's one more d6, and you add that to your roll.
Yep. Okay. So it's 1d6. I'm just basically what she's doing. She activates the core protocol. The extra plates on her arms kind of like engage and shift up and out. She basically puts her arms together and just rams the entire mech into the adjacent
Phenomenal.
mech.
Please tell me you make
Ooh, with
this.
a 14.
Nice!
Oh no,
14?
I'm sorry. 13 on the die. I did +5.
Crash
Yes.
into this mech, slamming into it. The feet scrape, trying to dig in, but you just shift it, moving it just blocks across the city and slamming it into this other mech. Yes.
You said +2 additional spaces?
Yes.
Okay, Joe. There's another mech in the
That's
spot
what
where
we're
it is
saying.
another
Yeah.
mech.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what she just said.
I'm
Oh, I
hoping,
missed that part.
I'm hoping to play pool.
So you slam this mech into the
I
other
don't
one.
believe I move with them.
You
do I?
do roll a d6. A cool d6.
Cool D6.
Roll your coolest
2.
d6. You deal 2 points of damage to
Okay.
them. As you slam into them, you drive star one back. It does. Well, it's not really an attack. Yeah, sure, why not?
This
Cool.
is melee attack.
So add 3 kinetic damage on top of that.
Okay. So star 1 takes a total of 4 points of damage. Star 2 takes 1 point of damage, which is absorbed by its armor. Anything else, Val?
I, Teresa, would like to then. So
Sorry, Teresa.
so that was 1 attack. So ram is a
ram is a quick action.
Boost was the free action, so I still have 1 quick action left. Correct.
Correct.
Yeah.
Can I skirmish fire at the prone target with my shotgun?
Yes.
Yes, you absolutely can.
Okay, I would like to
love
do
that.
that.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, right at the edge of your.
My
it's
range
3,
is
right?
5.
Oh, 5.
My
Very
threat
nice.
is 3.
Very nice.
So I
right,
can
right,
Overwatch.
for Overwatch.
Yeah.
Right.
There are lots of numbers here
Yeah,
that I'm
there
still
is.
getting used to. That is a 15 on the die.
Yeah, that is absolutely a hit.
Okay.
Roll. You have accuracy because he's prone, so roll in case you crit.
And if I do crit, that's very important. Damn, plus
Damn.
3. Not.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, because I took brutal.
Yeah. You've seen what that can do. So, what's the damage on that?
So that is a total of 1d6 damage. Hang on, that is 1d6 kinetic damage.
Okay.
So it's 2 kinetic damage.
2 kinetic damage. You fire your shotgun after driving this guy into the ground. And who are you hitting?
So I just aimed at Star
prone?
1. Yeah.
Great. And you just shoot them prone on the ground for 2 points of kinetic damage. They're starting to look kind of hurt.
That's what you get for attacking cities!
They are prone. You shout that down, just looming over them. The hazard stripes across, kind of reflecting in the viewpoint. But that is your turn, Teresa.
I do believe so.
That does bring us to Star 2. Okay. So they are on the other side of their fallen ally. Boy.
They didn't go prone, right? The one that got
No.
knocked
they didn't go
into?
prone. I'm trying to see. Okay. So they are going to. They're going to turn and they're just going to fire Val, because Val's creating huge amounts of problems. But you know what?
Hi!
Before they do that, they will move just here to get a little clearer shot.
Sure.
Val,
Yeah,
they are going to take 2 shots against you here.
that fucking sucks.
It does. The first one is going to be a 15 to hit.
Yeah.
You take 6 points of kinetic damage.
What does
as
it
this.
mean when my HP hits 0?
So your HP goes back up to full. Isn't that good news? Go ahead and roll a d6.
I just like
It's your
this.
structure /
Yeah. That little thing came up on the screen. It was a 1, Joe.
It was a 1. So as they tear into you with this assault cannon, and you roll that 1, So how much structure do you have?
4.
4. Probably 4 out of 4.
Probably 4.
As this hits you and it just tears into your body, your mech shuts down. All of the emergency kind of elements immediately kick in and keep you alive. Your mech is stunned until the end of your next turn. As you slowly boot back up, you take 1 point of structural damage,
Damn.
and you slowly hear poof, 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 as things begin to boot back up.
You can repair.
But that is your turn, and honestly, that is very fortunate for you. If you had rolled a 1 with a little bit more damage, you would have had a very similar experience to the person who just exploded into nothingness.
Oh, yeah, no. This shout out to CompCon.
Yeah.
Because
Very nice.
it's been walking me
Yeah,
through
it's
literally
very
every
nice.
step of combat.
CompCon is
Great.
It's very
If you
nice.
buy the
Great
Lancer
site.
book, you get CompCon.
Shout
So-
out to CompCon.
You can hit start battle and start combat,
sponsor,
and everything
but-
happens for you.
Makes
Yeah,
it
it's been very
makes
nice.
it very
So
nice.
that is Star 2's turn. That brings us to the next person in the Goldjackets. Who's going next? We have already had Val and Teresa.
I can go.
I'm indifferent, so go ahead.
Jen,
Okay.
do it.
Okay, so let me just see because I don't know what the range is on this.
I just realized that instead of the shotgun, I should have used the missile rack because
Oh, cool. Line of
blast
sight.
damage is less damage,
Okay.
but it would hit both of them.
So I am going to.
I like that. That's the sound your mech
Chunk.
makes as it
Good
moves.
chunk. Good
Well,
chunk.
because I feel like it's pretty heavy, but it's probably got some jets when it's got the
Yeah.
core. So it's like
jump jets or something.
Wild.
yeah. Because otherwise it's ka-chunk, ka-chunk,
How's your
ka-chunk.
exocortex in there?
It's biological. So that's the one, and then 1, 2, 3,
So your brain?
and then 1, 2, 3, 4 here with my free boost.
Okay.
He's in the dump.
And then I am going to use my protocol to use my project shield onto Teresa.
Okay.
Or sorry, not
Val.
Teresa, onto Val.
Yeah.
Yay! Thank
You
you.
see all of Val's systems offline, and so absolutely they are critically endangered here.
So you gain a +2 difficulty until the start of your next turn on any attacks made against you.
Very nice.
Thank you.
And I gain 1 heat to use that instead of any action
Oh,
economy.
very nice. Okay, cool.
So 1 heat for my thing as the shoulders just kind of whoop a bubble over of energy onto yours. And then I am going to use my first quick action to deploy a frag charge within 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to actually place it right here because then it'll be adjacent to both of them and hit both of them within the 1 blast range.
Yeah. Like right behind or in front of them?
Like right here.
Yeah, right in front.
And so that's 1 quick action. They...
So you roll attacks for both of them, and then...
So I think they make a save.
What is it that you're using?
It's the Pattern B Hex Charge Frag Grenade deploy.
I still think it is attacks against both.
Maybe it's an attack and then they have to make a save. That might be what it is.
For what thing?
It's the
Hex Charge.
Which one?
Pattern B.
Pattern bead hex charges?
Yeah.
The frag grenades?
Yes.
So, all characters within a blast one area must pass an agility save or take 1d6 explosive damage. On a success, they take half damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so you don't have to roll an attack. Great.
No, it's just
For
an
these two.
agility is a dodge.
Okay, cool.
So this is against star 1 and star 2.
And I believe it has some extra difficulty since it's prone.
Yes, absolutely.
And I get... Oh, well,
So for the one without
'cause
difficulty,
it's for
the one that
accuracy.
is standing, they are going to roll. They fail,
Nice.
and the second one succeeds even with difficulty, even prone. They roll out of the way.
They were already embarrassed.
Yeah.
There's...
It sounds like some cool stuff is going on, but all of my cams are shut down.
What are
Kind
you?
of boot up. Is that like red flashing?
Oh my gosh. They take 4 for full damage and 2 for half damage.
Very nice. 4 for full. Star 1 taking the brunt.
And then I think I'm going to use my second quick action to fire my Nexus rifle at the prone gentleman.
What was the shield? Oh,
The
you
shield's
took the
my
heat to do it.
protocol
Yeah,
action.
yeah.
So let's see. That's gonna be +1 for my accuracy, plus the one. Do I get an accuracy, or is it the difficulty that he rolls because of prone?
No, so difficulty. So if you have 1 difficulty and 1 accuracy, they cancel out.
What are you doing?
I'm shooting this guy.
Okay, you have an accuracy because he's prone. Why do you have a difficulty?
I was wondering if he got a difficulty or if I got an accuracy.
You got an accuracy.
You have an accuracy.
Like if I'm rolling it or if he rolls it to take off of
Oh,
his-
I see what you're saying. Yeah, no.
Okay.
You have accuracy.
Okay, cool. So I'm making my attack against him. That's going to be 22. Does
That's
that mean
it.
it's a
That's a crit.
critical?
Yeah, that is a
Okay,
critical.
cool. So
Why'd you roll 2d6s?
because I have +1 accuracy, +1 accuracy, right?
What's the +1 accuracy?
You just add the highest of those 2 d6s.
Yeah,
Okay,
and I
yeah,
did. Yeah,
Okay.
right?
You have 1 accuracy from him being prone. Where's the other one come from?
The core power.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Right.
None of us knows that we have it.
right. You and I.
And this is a smart weapon, so I think
And this is against the prone one.
it's
right?
against his E defense, actually.
Yes, I mean
So,
it's just
yeah.
as critical.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
just as
so
devastating.
also because I have pilot talent, when I get a critical hit with a Nexus, the target must also pass a system save or become impaired and slowed until the end of their next turn.
Okay. System save, that is a success.
Okay. So he is not impaired and slowed until the end of his next turn, but he is taking 4 more points of, I believe, kinetic damage.
Okay, they are looking rough. You can see after that attack, they are sparking. There is smoke. You can see they turn to try to follow you, and the leg almost comes off. They are trying to get up, but they're in bad shape. Anything else, Jen?
Yeah, I guess because we have this as well, I can take any quick action as a free action once per scene. So
I thought you did that for the boost.
No, that's from activating the core power-up, which gives you once per turn you can
Gotcha.
boost as a
You're
free
using
action.
the once per scene. Okay.
Once per scene, you can use any quick action as a free action. And I'm gonna do I'm gonna use another hex charge.
Okay.
And I'm going to deploy an explosive mine. Actually, I'm just gonna throw another grenade in the same spot, so they have to make another save.
Okay. That is a 19 on the die.
All right, so they are taking. Both of them are having to roll, and one has the +1 difficulty.
And you're marking heat for these electronic weapons? Just because typically smart weapons and things like that have heat associated with them?
It doesn't say anything about heat.
Which weapon?
The Nexus Hunter Killer.
Okay, I'll check it out. Anything else?
They're taking they're taking 3 damage for full, and half of that. This guy's got the difficulty addition of being prone for the save.
Difficulty is a failure, no matter what the condition is. And the person who is not prone is going to succeed.
Okay, so he takes 1 damage, presumably rounded down, and then the other guy takes 3 damage.
Okay. Takes 3 damage. Can you roll a d6 for me, please?
Ooh.
Exploding.
That's a
System
4.
damage.
With a 4. That is a glancing blow, but they are impaired until the end of their next turn. You can see their structure becomes badly damaged, and you imagine another structural damage will almost certainly destroy them.
Cool. That's it for me.
Alrighty. Star 1, that is Jin. Star 1 is gone, Star 2 is gone, Star 3 is dead. That brings us to Star Leader.
No, we don't need to go to Star Leader.
We do.
Do we?
So they are going to...
Oh, that's okay. They should have gotten it. It's okay though.
Okay, they're gonna move. Go 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. From here, directly in front of you, they are going to.
Is something happening? I can't see.
As they approach, you can see they pull their shoulder forwards. The rotary sort of grenade cannon ticks over, and a grenade straight up and into the blue. Far up and up and up, almost out of sight. And then as they get closer, you can see it returning. And they are going to fire it straight at you. This is going to be a blast one centered on you, which should hit you, your turret, and one of your hard light fields.
Sure should.
All right, so first for you, that is going to be a 16 to hit. For the turret,
with 2 difficulty.
the turret is a 16. Oh, with 2 difficulty, that's true. That is going to be a 13 to hit you.
Still hits.
For the turret, the turret has no difficulty, right?
The turret has an evasion of 10.
Okay, so 15 will hit the turret, and then the hard light is only going to be, that's cocked.
You also
It's still only going to be a 9.
Yeah,
you
evasion
still
of
have
5.
the shield.
I
So
have
this
13.
grenade
Still goes through.
flies up and up and up and into the air, arcing up and up and up and over, and then lands perfectly right on your chest plate. There is a huge explosion. You take 4 points of explosion damage.
Hate that.
The turret, I believe, takes 4 points of explosion damage, and the hard light field takes 4 points of explosion damage.
They're
As
all
there
still
is this- And you can see Star Leader is getting a little bit hot as they approach here. That is their quick move. They are going to, as a quick action, they're going to reach out and make a quick systems check.
On me?
Okay. No,
Oh, on themselves.
that
On
is
something.
Star Leader.
Oh, I got it.
That brings us to this single turret.
Hi.
Your systems are currently inactive, and so it doesn't read you.
Hey!
Easy money.
Love that for me!
I think I might be at the edge of range.
I don't think you are. Oh, you are.
Yeah.
Excellent. Actually, technically, so is Matt, but you are closer. Jin.
Matt is outside.
I will say
I'm out
you
of
do
range.
benefit from hardcover because this is shooting like over the statue, over this building, and then into you.
Okay.
And
So-
out of range.
Yeah, this is a very it's a range.
Oh.
It's well within range. So it is taking an attack against you,
Oh, I thought it was.
Teresa.
Yep.
Does a 12 hit?
My evasion is 8.
No, so that does hit. So this strikes into you. There is a moment of almost like deafening energy discharge, and then you take 6 points of damage as this fires into you, almost a rail cannon from across this space. That is the turret that brings us to the top of the round. Goldjackets, who is going
Oh,
first?
I get a turn. You lost one.
Oh,
so
so
it's,
sorry. That's right.
yeah,
That's right.
An
That's
extra.
right.
Yeah.
All right. So, question: Can
Yes.
I overcharge at the beginning of my turn and get the heat immediately, or does it have to be like out of options and then overcharge?
I think you're supposed to overcharge last.
Yeah, I think that's like the last thing that you do.
Yeah. It's
The
deep.
only reason why I asked is because I plan to stabilize, which removes all my heat. So
I think you have to do it at the end.
I guess that makes sense. All right. So
Yeah.
I am going to kind of uncoil uncoil myself, stand up, and start. And I'll take. I'll also activate Brave, activating core systems. The
Why didn't you do
hyperspectral
that already?
injector.
I'm like halfway dead.
I didn't need it to make the last shot.
Valve's blown up!
Our bomb shatters really often.
Let's see.
Do they record this? Shit.
Al's just like trying to reach out. Is anyone out there? Hello?
Oh my gosh, we can hear you!
It's
Not
like
coming back.
even with the
Only the
comms
mic is
down,
working.
it
It's
is
actually just Val.
echoing through the actual like carapace of this mech itself. Just very
Her
loud
voice carries.
So I'm gonna full action stabilize
That's how I'm
Okay.
able to issue my orders in a shutdown mech.
because the rifle has the loading trait, so I need to
Projection.
reload it. So I'm gonna reload it and just say reloading anti-material rifle, and then I'm going to move and also boost
Okay.
as a free action and just fly. I don't know if you guys noticed before, but his mech has boosters that let him fly. So
I
he
hadn't
goes
noticed.
here,
Wow, I hadn't noticed that your boosts are for flying.
and then I'm gonna overcharge to take an additional quick action and pull out my thermal rifle and just take a shot at the guy on the ground.
Fantastic.
So I get an accuracy because he's prone. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. Oh, and another one because we have core systems. All right, that is a 12 to hit.
12 is a hit. Absolutely.
All right, that is a D3 plus 2, 5 energy damage.
5 energy damage. You tear into this individual on the ground. Their structure already compromised. You don't know that they will ever climb back to their feet. They are in rough shape, but they are still up.
Ah,
Anything else?
that will be. I think I had some movement left.
I think 2.
Yeah, so I'm gonna move like over here and get
Okay.
some cover.
No problem. You get a little bit of cover. Not liking how exposed you are. That is your turn. That
Taking
brings
out
us to the
turret.
top of the round. Gold
Next.
jackets. Anything that you want to do, or who wants to go first?
Do we want to just get mine out of the way?
Get yourself up.
Well,
No, it just reboots.
It just reboot. That's all it is.
I feel like that can probably wait then, unless there is benefits to
Sure,
you.
go for it.
being
Because you
booted
might
up.
get downed right away after.
It's
How
also
about
worth
then?
noting the turrets have not targeted you while you are.
Noted. Never mind. Fuck that.
And there are folks like right within your sight. Quick question.
Yeah.
My project shield targets a person within line of sight. Would that work for civilians?
Yeah, absolutely.
Would it work like for a group of
Yeah.
civilians?
Oh yeah, it'd be a big group.
Okay, because like. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I was just curious. I'm fine going whenever, but I can try to protect the civilians.
I do have the missile launcher still. I would need to move up a little bit because I think the turret is like right on the edge of my range. So I'd probably move a little bit to get a clear line of sight. But I can barrage the turret and see if I can either try to take it out. Unless you want me to barrage the guys.
I think we should try to take out this guy. But quick question: when does your turret activate? When someone hits it with an attack, you can.
It's a reaction. Yeah, it's a reaction. Yeah.
So when I shot it, does it?
It's
activate?
one. It gets one action, one reaction per round.
Per round.
So it's already been used.
I see. Okay. I think we should definitely take that guy out. I might be able to do so.
I can
with-
do it.
And take a shot of the turret. Can I like full action attack with the anti-material and then overheat and shoot with my other gun?
The overheat would then be 1d3.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you can.
We hot.
You can, absolutely.
I can?
Yeah.
I'll take them both out.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so I am going to
And you can. I'll let you choose which one the turret hits.
And I believe you have a heat capacity of 8, just for what it's worth.
6.
6.
Yeah.
Mine's
So
6 as well.
and I already have
Mine's
1.
3.
Ooh.
Excuse
Okay.
me, 8. Overcharge is 3.
Yeah. That's okay.
So-
I know things.
First thing I will do is activate crack shot and hunker down and get into my sniper position.
Okay.
And I will follow the orders of top of the class and take a shot with the anti-material rifle on the turret.
Go ahead and make your attack roll.
So I get 1 die from the leadership.
You should have a leadership die near you.
Alright. 1 die from leadership, 1 die from core systems, 1 die from hunkering down, and 1 die from the gun being accurate.
Very
so
nice.
that is... That's... Is that cocked?
That looks cocked.
Yeah.
You balance.
Oh!
I hate that for you. I hate that for you so
Total
much.
loss?
Very low. 6.
With a 6, that is a miss. You fire, and at this huge distance, you are unable to hit. Are you overheating?
Yeah, and then we're gonna overheat and take,
2.
That's cock. 1 heat damage. And pull out the plasma rifle and say, turret moved when I shot it.
The turret.
And then I'll take a shot at the guy on the ground with, my
Plasma pistol? Plasma
thermal rifle.
Thermal rifle.
So, dice, prone, core systems, and crouching. Does a 15 hit?
15 does hit? Yeah, absolutely.
Alright.
What? There it goes. That looks like a 5.
That's a 6. So
Oh.
that is 5 damage.
With 5 damage, roll 1d6.
Do it.
4.
With a 4, you traumatically damage the systems. You shred the legs straight off. This shot just pierces at the spine and waist of this sort of mechanicalized individual, and the legs are just thrown into the building, and there is an explosion from the inside. The pilot, probably still alive, but that mech is done.
Nice. Do you want me to take it off the board or leave it on?
Leave it on because it's still soft cover.
Okay.
And it didn't catastrophically get destroyed the way the other one did.
Val, shot on turret, missed. Do you want me to take another? And end my turn.
Okay.
Ain't got no
That-
systems to respond.
That brings us to
One's down.
Star
ignored
2.
me.
So Star 2
Can't issue an order when it's done.
will see that their ally has fallen.
So I can hear nothing.
Val is also not doing the best.
For you, Ray.
Yeah, Val is just shouting, and that's how you're hearing Val. No! Oh
So they are going to move in this direction. As they move, they're going to turn, and who's directly in front of them?
I believe that's Teresa.
This is
No.
me.
Between a rock and a rock.
This is
Oh, that's
me.
you?
Jen, unfortunate. You find yourself... Your mech is not called between a rock and a hard place, but you find
But
yourself...
somehow he is between Rocky and a hard place.
You've moved all over the board, but always right between the enemy and your
Oh, it's
allies.
fitting that mine's Romer.
Yeah, it is. All right, the first attack.
Is it Ronan?
Romer.
That is
Romer.
going to only be a 8 to hit.
That's gonna miss.
Okay. The second one is going to be a 9 to hit.
Sorry. The first one was E-defense or regular?
Regular defense. So this is against your evasion.
Oh, that actually was a Mitsa.
Oh, okay. So you are taking 2 shots. As they tear in with this assault rifle, you are taking 6 points of kinetic damage from the first.
That's all the HP.
So roll a d6.
Okay. 1.
So your HP goes up to maximum. However, your mech is stunned until the end of your next turn as terrible damage to your systems forces your mech to shut down. And in that moment, you take an additional 6 points of kinetic damage on top of that.
Second shot.
And so that immediately begins to plummet your HP back. Bullets just raining into you from all around, and your systems go dark, so you can't even see what's happening out there.
Fuck.
That is, however, all of Star 2's actions. That brings us to the next gold jacket. Who is going?
Well, considering everyone's
Realistically,
down.
it's you, Teresa,
Yeah.
because the other two...
Them two are sleeping on the job.
So, question.
Yeah.
Do we want to target the active mech or the turret?
Probably
Does
the
anyone
active
have-
mech, because
Probably the active mech. It's
the
real
turret
close
mech
to
can
the...
get out of range of, and the active mech is going to harm civilians,
Okay.
or has the potential to harm civilians.
Also our objective.
Yeah. So I don't want to grenade it.
Probably not.
That seems like a bad time.
If you grenade it, you can hit a lot of civilians.
And me.
So, all right. So shotgun is line of sight. Does that overspill?
Is it a blast?
No,
It's not cone?
it's just a line.
Then no.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure if I get closer and shoot, that I wasn't going to actually also shoot civilians. in the
Oh, if you
process.
miss by a lot, then yes, you
Okay.
will.
Okay, that's fair.
Just don't miss.
Yeah.
Just don't miss.
As you close in,
I
Teresa, you can
will
see directly behind
in.
you thousands of people just cowering
Nope.
in frames
Not
from
me,
structures, kind of tucking in behind these sort of rocks. You see people running for their lives here amidst the chaos that is happening, but you can shoot directly in front of them, of course.
Yeah, awesome. Hey, it doesn't say there's a minus for shooting at close range.
No.
It just says 5.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
you can shoot anywhere
So-
within 5.
That's my move.
Part of the distances being somewhat amorphous here is that there isn't like that, you're within 1, so you get the negative. It's
Because
There
like,
is, if you are engaged, you get -1.
Because, like,
engaged is like a condition.
a
now.
range of
Ah.
1 is like 100 feet or so.
But you get engaged when you move into range of an enemy, though.
When you find someone you
No,
love.
that's threatened.
Okay.
When someone else finds someone you love.
There's a ring involved.
There is a ring involved.
Okay,
Then you become
I'm
confused.
going to do a skirmish shot with my shotgun, because if I'm understanding correctly, a barrage shot would be 2 separate weapons or the same weapon
Correct.
twice?
It's 2 separate weapons.
Okay, so then I would like to do a shotgun blast with a skirmish shot.
Okay.
So that would be just a d20
Mhm.
versus their evasion
hmm
plus accuracy because I have the thingy core power activated. 21.
21 is a hit. Absolutely.
Is that a critical?
It is.
Nice.
It's a brutal critical.
That's a brutal critical, so it's maximum possible damage. So the damage for that would be 1d6 kinetic
6.
damage, normal damage. So, and then plus any bonuses, which I'm guessing no bonuses because it was listed, right? So is that just an auto 6?
No, it's an auto 12.
Auto 12.
Because you double the dice on a crit. Brutal just lets you max the
Yeah,
dice.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so it's auto 12.
So auto 12, yeah,
Yeah.
fantastic. So with
yeah,
auto
brutal too.
12, you fire into 2. Instantly, that meets their HP maximum. Roll a d6.
Oh no. Please. Don't
It's
explode in front of me.
3.
With a 3, there is traumatic systems trauma. Some of their weapons are out of order. You can see they are in rough shape. They are still up, but 1 more systems damage will completely annihilate this mech.
Okay, I would
Nice.
then like to grapple.
Okay.
So basically, after shooting them in the face with the shotgun, I'm going to just reach forward, and just essentially like grab their main arm, and kind of like their opposite shoulder, and
Okay.
try to keep them in place.
Absolutely. Give me 1 sec. Yes.
Before the grapple happens, did the turret's damage get used on Vincent's turn? I don't think it did, right?
No.
No.
Turret's damage gets used here.
Okay. So 3 points of damage to them on top of what they already took.
Nice.
because that might affect the grapple mattering.
Do your turrets have names?
Oh, this is Pinky.
So go ahead and make your grapple.
Okay, so it's a contested hull check. No, wait. So it's just a melee attack. Okay.
Yeah.
It's an
Okay,
actual
okay.
pin turret.
17.
That is a success. You grab onto them.
+5.
You, like hook your mechanical fingers into elements of the wires and twist, kind of pulling them into you. You immobilize them in this grapple.
Nice.
In this moment, as you have already damaged them substantially, you can see they drop this heavy assault weapon to the ground. And you can see from one arm this combat knife unfolds. You are now engaged in close quarters combat with this individual.
Both engaged.
Congratulations!
Yeah, they usually
I
have cards
believe
involved.
that was. I believe that's it.
Okay.
But my next question would be, since we're both engaged, if they try to move out of my threat range, I believe I would be able to reaction overwatch with my shotgun.
Correct.
Okay, I just want to make sure
As a reaction,
It
yes.
basically works the same way as opportunity
Yes,
attack does.
absolutely. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
I just want to make sure I was interpreting.
No, very
that
cool.
correctly.
It's a very cool
All right,
move.
cool, excellent, done.
So you hold them with one hand. You have the shotgun almost at their chest with the other. You can't quite line it up for a shot in this moment, but if they move away, you may. That is your turn. That brings us, I believe, to start 2. They are in bad shape and close combating with you. Teresa, all they can really do in this moment...
Didn't they already go?
No, Star 1 went before they got destroyed. No, you're right. Star 1 didn't get to go before they were destroyed. It is Star Leader.
Yep.
Okay. So as they go behind you, Val, they are going to use their heavy assault shield just to bash you on the way by. That is going to be a 11 to hit.
Yeah.
You take 4 points of kinetic damage.
Damn.
As you just jam this
you
into you.
Do that with the difficulty from the shields? Is your
No,
shield still
right,
active?
from the shield.
It's only once per.
No. So you take those points of damage as they slam this shield into
until
you.
the start of my next
4
turn.
points. And
Well,
then,
actually, I haven't taken my next turn yet, so I guess it does still.
Did you put the shield on her last turn?
It's until the start of my next turn, and yeah, I did, because then I went down after.
does a 10 hit?
Yeah.
That's still doing it. But they bash you with the shield as they move.
That was kind of rude.
It is rude.
Can they go through here?
It's size 1 cover.
Size 1 cover. So then probably not.
If it has a size 1, I'd probably, yeah.
Age, right?
They'd have
Probably
to,
takes up
they
space
have to,
then.
yeah, it does take up space. They have to go through me or the cover.
So as they get to the cover and you recognize them, they can't just shove you over with the shield so easily. They turn the shoulder pad. This grenade launcher choom, choom, goes over. You see the metal around their body is now glowing. They have really taken almost the brunt of the heat that they can, but there is a as they fire a grenade up and up and up.
I got hit by something. What did I get hit by?
This is going to land, ideally, right here. And this is going to get both of you.
Okay.
Jen, does a 13 hit?
I believe so.
Okay,
because-
and then Val, a 16 almost certainly hits.
'cause
It
I'm
hits me
stunned.
too.
No, it hits me.
Oh, sorry, Teresa. So that is 4 points of explosive damage to Jen and to Teresa.
Okay.
That is all that they can do on their turn, and they glow almost bright cherry red along the backs of these grenade launchers. They are at the maximum of their heat. That is Star Leader, who is going next from the Goldjackets. All right.
Because I'm the only one left, right?
No, I
No,
still
it's
have-
both of you, but you're both.
because you're shut down.
Yeah, but
So you
We're
reboot.
shut down and stunned.
It's the same thing. That's what that is.
Yeah.
Oh, because there's
You're-
a condition that's stunned as well. That's
Yeah.
different.
No, but you are.
Shut down would, I think, make the sense.
Give me 1 second
I
here.
was stunned.
You're stunned. Sorry.
Oh, okay. So we aren't shut down.
No,
yet.
stunned. My fault.
No, you're good.
So,
I'm stunned till the end of the next.
Teresa. Sorry, Val. At the end of your turn, you are no longer
I
stunned.
am no longer stunned.
Jin, at the end of your turn, you are no longer stunned. That does bring us to the turret. Val is not active. No, you're back up. Val. This turret turns, directs this railgun almost towards you.
I'm about to go down
takes
again.
a shot.
Oh, and you don't have the shields now, sorry.
Does a 4 hit.
Nice.
No, it does not. Now that I'm no longer stunned.
This fires, goes straight past your shoulder. It goes over the civilian encampment and just detonates the rock behind. You see it passes clear through the rocky debris and just continues. It skips off the ground and goes over the horizon.
I saw that one!
Gone. That is the turret that brings us to the top of the round. Goldjackets, who's going first? Alrighty, Val, what you doing?
Activate core system.
All right, finally, now, with your mech burning around you, there are wires hanging free, you decide, I'm going to use this mech. You
I'm going to
activate the core
use my
systems.
tools. Oh, yeah, this button.
How are you the leader? It took you this long?
You gotta conserve resources!
And
Only
with
one of us can activate it around. You know the rules.
and with that,
Gauche.
Val is going to deploy a smoke grenade
Phenomenal.
right here.
Okay. So you fire off this smoke grenade, and instantly,
Chaos.
smoke begins to
amongst
just
the
pour
civilians.
across the space.
So it's blast 2. So
Yeah.
it covers a bunch, like basically around this area
Yep.
and also this guy.
Yep. Oh, fantastic. So you absolutely just
He's grappled, right?
ensconce this entire thing with smoke as they are currently grappled with Teresa. Yeah, you could see like the smoke clouds across the cockpit. You had sort of seen the movement beyond the polarized screen, but no longer can you see them. What else?
And then we got a person in front of us. We're gonna take care of that. And we are going to, let's see. I really like the idea of doing the covering fire quick action. What does that do? Covering fire. So that is a 16 with my heavy range,
That is a hit.
which is the mortar, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah. No?
My turn.
No, it's the heavy machine gun.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yes.
Okay, so you fire this heavy machine gun, kind of at point blank range almost, just attacking the leader. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. So they are impaired until the start of your next turn. And for the duration, if your target moves more than one space, they clear impaired... Wait, what? This is so confusing. Choose a character within line of sight and range of one of your heavy weapons and within 10 paces.
Yep.
They are impaired until the start of your next turn.
Okay.
Interesting. I am so confused as to how this works.
What weapon
seeing
is
it?
this?
What?
What is this?
This is covering fire.
Okay, so they would
So you're
need to like
imposing
move,
difficulty on
and
them,
they would need to
basically.
move to get out of the covering fire to clear that the impaired condition. So they would need to move in order to. Get
Oh,
rid
so
of
I've
that
just
impair.
made them impaired now, and then I would roll later.
If
It just adds one difficulty on their
right, you're not
attacks
actually
and stuff.
firing at them.
It's basically
But it says if your target moves more than one space, they clear impaired, but you may attack them
Oh,
as a
so
reaction.
Overwatch. Yeah.
Yeah, you can overwatch them.
As part
Yeah.
of covering
Yeah.
fire.
You think of it like this.
Either
Okay,
they stay where they are behind this cover fire so
And-
that they're
and are
taking
impaired.
that difficulty, or they move and get hit by
Gotcha.
the covering fire.
Can I bank that roll? If not, that's fine.
What?
She already rolled to attack, but didn't realize that she doesn't roll to attack for this action.
So what would you rather it do?
She's asking if she could bank the hit, so when they do.
Hey, you gotta ask.
Yeah.
So you use covering fire.
I use
You
covering
lay
fire.
down this covering fire.
I've laid
on
down
this
covering
individual.
fire.
No problem. Anything else?
Those are my actions, and I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Okay. So, no problem. You lay covering fire down. That does bring us to star 2. Yeah.
Currently engaged.
You're currently engaged.
And covered
Can I
in
take a
smoke.
quick action as a free action?
Yep.
Sorry. I'm gonna deploy a drone.
Okay. You pop a drone out again.
And this is the smoke area, right?
Just
Smoke area
behind
is
you.
like right here.
Oh, I thought he was.
Another drone takes off from your shoulder.
Charlie's going right there.
Star 2, engaged in close combat with you, Teresa, is going to flash this combat knife out. They're going to take attacks against you. They have 3 difficulty total stacked, I believe. So, first, let me roll. Does a 10 hit?
Yes.
So with the difficulty, that is a 6.
Does not hit.
And so they slash across. In the smoke, they can't quite see. It
I
goes
do
clean.
something
They
sometimes.
swing back, trying to stab in from the cross hand. And that is going to be a 10 to hit, but
Was this from your smoke?
it goes down to a 6. And again, they're unable, just swishing in the smoke, not able to hit.
just fighting
Grappled
shadows.
by you, they cannot get a clean swing in, and you are able to prevent any kind of damage. That is Star 2. You know what? They are actually going to take some heat damage, and they're going to take a final attack with this combat knife, because that was embarrassing.
Hey.
With difficulty. With difficulty, a -1. Being grappled, being clouded over by smoke, there is nothing that they can do. They are helpless. Goldjackets, who is up next?
Can I go next? I got something I want to try.
Lauren.
All right, so I want to activate the initiative frame tree to use a quick action as a free action,
Okay.
and I like to do the quick tech invade. So you said like the guy is heating up. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can make him. I don't know what happens when you overheat, but I want to see if I can find out.
Absolutely.
I believe I have +1 to this attack because
It
of
does
the.
stress damage, I think. To your.
Yep.
I think
There's
that
a-
sounds
It
right.
has its own table.
So I'm going to, and I get +1 from the core systems. So 11.
That is a success.
Yes. So he gets 2 heat damage, and I think
Roll a d6 for me.
an invasion. Let's see, D6. 4.
With a 4, as you invade into this computerized system, you traverse the nodes and you can see the power plant is at maximum, and you just throw every single safety into the trash. This thing kicks all the way up. You see light glow as if it is like overwhelmed from within, and the power plant is destabilized.
Oh.
Jets of plasma begin to eject from elements of this mech, and this mech is exposed. You can actually see the power plant in it from the outside. You imagine striking this, it's a little easier to do severe damage to this mech now.
To this one?
This one, Star Leader.
That does vent a lot of the heat with that plasma that just jettisons out, but certainly they are exposed.
Okay.
And for what it is worth, exposed. Oh, I lost my.
Takes double damage.
Takes double damage. So there is that video game glowing, blinking core. You have a target descripted for you.
Damn, I was gonna just reload, but let's see.
Can you hit from that distance?
But
All right, you
naked
know what?
mech.
It's a one shot. Nothing bad will happen. I'm gonna full action stabilize
Okay.
to reset all my heat and reload my anti-material rifle.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna overcharge. And can I shoot the anti-material rifle? Because I haven't moved yet.
Yeah, you can.
All right.
I think it's still the same amount of heat damage though.
Oh no, I take more heat damage now.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on. This could be.
Detrimental.
I just want to ask, like, if I overcharge, can I shoot him with the anti-material rifle
Yeah.
that I just loaded?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, 2 heat damage. Okay.
Okay.
There was a chance for me just to instantly overheat.
That would have been amazing.
A 1 in
You
6
invade
chance.
them, they overheat, but then you overheat yourself.
Oh, we all hot in here. That's how I use my skill trigger. Take someone out on a
Yeah.
date.
Absolutely. So
All right, I shoot him with the anti-material rifle. +1 accuracy from the core system, +1 from accuracy from the rifle itself, and I shoot him.
go for it.
11 to hit.
That is a hit.
Ooh. All
I would
right.
say, you know what?
With cover.
1 difficulty.
I would say it is 1 difficulty.
Okay, that would mean I only roll 1d6, but I rolled 6s on both my
There you
d6s.
go. Look at that. Perfect.
Hell yeah.
10 kinetic damage. That's good
Nice.
numbers.
Nice. Hitting it.
With 10 points of kinetic damage, roll a d6 because that goes over their hit point maximum yet again.
Joe, make the sound of what I just hit him with.
There. And which one are you firing at? Sorry.
Yeah, that is
I
important.
Fired at the leader with the core exposed.
Do they get cover
That deals
from
20
though?
points of damage as the core is exposed.
And the turret also attacks them.
Okay.
They're having a bad day.
A couple things happen all at once here. First of all,
That's gonna
20
be a
points
tough
of
day
damage
for
with
you
the
too, I
armor that
think.
they have does reduce it
Oh,
to
armor
7.
piercing.
Reduce it to 17.
JK.
Doesn't even reduce that. Roll a d6.
6.
Okay. So we're doing okay here with that first thing. It is just a glancing blow, and you can see the mech is impaired. But with the additional, that's 3 points of damage? With the additional 3 points of damage, that actually loops through the HP yet again. Go ahead and roll one more d6, and if it is a roll of 1 to 4, it is going to destroy this mech.
Nice.
4.
With a 4, you do the least amount of destruction possible. You fire straight into the stomach of this mech, and it just cores straight through it. The power plant is just removed cleanly into the distance, and there is an explosion hundreds of feet behind. But this mech, out of power, the pilot's still alive, but they are out of the battle.
Yeah.
Excellent work. That is Star Leader. Even with armor 3, that kills them. Fantastic work. So that only leaves one person left alive. They still have a turret on their side. That Star Leader was the second to last person to go. The only thing left is the turret, and so that is what goes next.
Hi.
I think I'm also in range. So.
Val, you are right there.
I am right
It is
there.
going to take the attack against you.
That's fair.
That is a natural one. It fires.
You needed those.
And as it fires, you set up another drone that hasn't even made it to the battlefield yet, and it just strikes the drone directly in front of you. It is just completely eliminated from existence, disintegrated out of this reality, but you take no damage.
We've got a nice Jackson Pollock happening on the rock face over here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That is the turret. That brings us to Goldjackets, who is next.
I think it's just me left, right?
I have not gone
Both
this
of you.
turn.
Oh, okay. If I go, I think it'll be beneficial for you
Okay.
to finish.
Sure.
Because I have to repair and stuff anyway. But if I change position, it'll help. So I'm going to use my movement. If I go here, I am now engaged with this.
Correct.
Okay. Which then gives you soft cover.
Okay.
In addition to your smoky soft cover.
Yeah.
You've got so much cover.
This guy's having a real bad day.
And it's soft.
If I go here, no, because
You'll be
then
in
you're not
the
They do have
adjacent.
flanking.
But there's that hard light cover right there.
Yeah, and also
I meant
enemies in the
over
way.
to here.
Yeah,
Because
there's
I
a hard
could,
light
but I
cover
could go
here.
this way.
Oh, yeah, you could go the other way.
You got it, you got it, you got it, you got it, you got it,
Everything's
Um,
fine.
Stop through the civilians.
But I'm just gonna go there because you'll be
The
adjacent,
sleuths
and
will
then
think, yeah, you're building their
I'm gonna
damn
take
red
one
up.
more heat to project shield over the civilians.
Okay.
And that's just adding one heat.
Which group of civilians?
Um,
Which hex of civilians?
There are many.
I guess are these still full of people?
No.
This is not, but this is.
Yeah.
This is?
Yep.
Okay, so I'll do this one because
Okay.
it's the nearest to this fucker.
All around this
Butt naked
dome,
mech.
almost
We
like the Gungan dome in Phantom Menace, just is fired onto them.
And
still
then
around somewhere.
I'm going to use do you have the
What you
quick
need?
sheet?
Oh, sorry. I moved it by accident.
I'm gonna use stabilize.
Okay.
So I'm going to repair myself to full HP,
Okay.
and I am going to also reload my Cyclone Pulse Rifle.
Okay. You reload the Cyclone Pulse Rifle. You do elements of repair to the damage that you have taken. Anything else, Jen?
That is... I think that's it for me.
That brings us to you, Teresa.
All right, awesome. Bless
Wasn't it?
you. Oh man, I was gonna try to
Stabilize
get
full action.
the shots.
And
are
I don't
kind
want
of
to use my
annoying.
free action.
I would like to free action threaten this guy. and just be like, looks like it's just you and us. And just shoot him with a shotgun again.
Fire. They like swing the knife out in a totally random direction as you say that. They have no idea where you are.
Okay, so the smoke doesn't give me advantage, it just gives them disadvantage, correct?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And you being only gives soft cover, right? Okay.
Give soft cover to you.
Okay, cool. It's not full.
It's not all adjacent.
19.
No. 19 is a hit, absolutely.
So that is, I believe, D6.
Just a 19, nothing goes over that?
No,
Okay,
it was
so
a
close.
14 plus 5.
So close.
Yeah. 1. So I think that's just... Where's the shotgun? Yeah, it's just 1 damage.
It just pew, right off the armor, deals no damage as they have 1 armor. Anything else?
Fine.
Did you hit the guy?
I did.
Gets 3 kinetic damage on top of that.
3 kinetic points of damage. You hit, it just ricochets off, but then right off the next sort of block over, this drone unleashes and does deal a little damage. Anything else, Teresa?
Okay, so everything else that I have is basically gonna be worse. Can I just like punch him?
Yeah. It's an improvised melee attack. Absolutely, you can. So go ahead and this is a d20 plus your grit, and you're targeting evasion.
Okay.
And because you are threatening this individual, you have that flanking happening. You're ignoring any kind of cover that they would have.
Okay. Aw. 6.
That is a miss, unfortunately.
Oh wait, I have accurate. 7.
That is still a miss, surprisingly.
Yeah, that was a terrible roll.
Yeah.
Cool.
Anything else?
I will. There's anything. I don't think there's anything else I can really
Alrighty.
do.
That does bring us to the top of the round. And Goldjackets, who would like to go first? Yeah?
Great.
Oh.
The smoke is going to stay until the end of my turn.
Okay.
So Val, like, over the comms is just like, Rocky, if you can, hurry and clean up. We gotta get that relay station under control. Here's your die. That is my free action, and that's all of my leadership dies now. Thank you. Then we are going to move. 4, and I believe that puts me within 10 range of the
does.
turret. Which means I can... So my turret drones can deploy anywhere within sensor range.
Okay. And you have sensor, what, 10?
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic.
Watch your back.
Nice.
So we're deploying... We're deploying Hollyberry right next to the turret there.
Excellent.
Good.
And then we are going to... So that's one quick... There's so much scrolling I'm doing right now. So then I'm going to use my accuracy because my little thing is active.
Yep.
With the heavy machine gun, we are going to shoot.
Make your attack roll.
All right, so that is a 13.
That is a hit.
Yay! I need another D6. So that's 6 points of kinetic energy damage.
They're in really bad shape, but still up.
And-
There's smoke just billowing out of this individual.
I think. Did you shoot the guy or the turret?
The turret.
Oh, the turret!
Yeah.
With that, at this distance, this turret, a
And then-
pre-war relic, it is not in great shape.
Great. There's also 3 kinetic damage on top of it from my turret drone. Let me have that.
3 kinetic damage. That is just the 3 kinetic damage you needed to destroy this turret. And the turret just explodes off in the distance. In fact, you know what? It's a pretty large explosion.
Great. Bye-bye,
it just
turret drone.
explodes and ricochets off there. Anything else?
Hallelujah.
I really want to spend some heat and do a thing. But I will use the boost. The boost is 2 movement
Free
or
action.
2 or 4 movement.
It's
4.
4.
You
So
move
just-
again.
Full movement again.
It's like a dash.
Nice.
And then I'm going to spend 1 heat to provide covering fire to this.
Excellent.
So you get covering fire.
Take the machine gun, lay down some covering
Plus
fire
another
on this
difficulty
person.
on the guy.
They become slightly impaired. They duck down. Anything else? Val.
All done.
All right, that is your turn. That brings us to them. My only soldier here. Oh man, it's the only thing they could do.
No.
You see, oh, that'd be really great. But no, they shut down. All systems go down. The arms settle down to the side, and you see in the back the hatch pop off, and you see this person pull a pistol-like object out and fire a little line. It takes like
trying to
6
zip
seconds
line.
to go all the way down to that little hangar, and you see a tiny little pilot just zzz down. That mech has been abandoned. You see there is a pilot at the doorway of that hangar. You can barely see them for your sensors,
Is he able to go through my
track.
shield?
There is no... If you had not killed all the civilians there, they would be lost in the crowd, but you have removed the crowd. The shield kind of separates them from a crowd they could merge into to the south, and so for the moment they are very exposed, but they are very close to the relay. That is their full action to do. Their movement is negligible on foot. That is their turn.
I have a really
can-
stupid question.
Yes.
Can I theoretically eject from my mech,
I was-
target that spot, and come down upon them with my hammer?
You could try. That's what we call a heroic action. You certainly could try.
I could also probably just safely eject onto my thing and snipe them.
Would throwing a grenade midair also be heroic?
What I will say is, I would
the
attempt
civilians.
to try the harder things first, because you all get a turn before they get to go again,
Yeah.
with the exception of Val.
Just don't do anything that would endanger civilians.
So who wants to try to resolve this first?
I would like to be like, okay, I would like to be, you're not getting away from me.
Okay.
I would like to attempt to eject and essentially do death from above.
So you need a 20 or higher. There will be complications here.
Yeah.
But 20 or higher, absolutely.
Okay.
This is incredibly challenging.
Question. I have 2 tags.
I would also say, traditionally, if there was a crowd here, you would be taking a difficulty from that. There is not. If the smoke was still active, you'd be taking a difficulty from that. It is not. So this is just a flat roll, but it's still 20 or up.
Yeah,
Oh,
question.
good thing Val cleared the crowd for us.
And told you to do it.
Yeah, I have assault and get somewhere quickly. Would either of those trigger?
Get somewhere quickly for sure. I don't
Okay.
think assault would.
Okay, I'll take it. Alright, I'll roll my stupid roll. And I don't get any accuracy because that only applies when I'm in mech, correct?
Correct.
Okay, cool. 21, 19
With
plus 2.
Your sensors are tracking them across the battlefield. You turn on overhead comms and you yell, "You're not getting away from me, me." Echoes across the battlefield over the sounds of fire and gunshots, and you pull this lever. You all watch as the relatively undamaged mech pops its emergency hatch, and you see Teresa ejects. Teresa, your spine compresses, getting exposed to roughly 10 Gs. You pass out briefly as you eject, but you come to like a little bird going overhead. You are flying, and then you see just land race forwards before the parachute goes up, and you get pulled hard. You pass out again right before the jolt of it slamming into the ground and pulverizing this human being into red mist beneath you. Slam! You are wedged into the hangar. The entire door just blasts off. You can see people cowering. Also, as you blow the door in, you crush this pilot, and you are all out of combat.
Yes! How you doing?
Goldjackets out.
Fuck
Yeah, we're done. Peace.
That's
We're gonna like
wild.
rip off like the harness and like
Amazing.
stumble off and be like, ah!
That's amazing. Okay, so
Where's the relay?
here in this moment, you have destroyed the opposition. Not something that you had to do. As you like tear into this, still passing out, blood coming out of your nose, out of your nose. You're limping.
Raised.
So when you eject from a fighter craft, typically you don't fly again. That's like, it's tremendously stressful for your body. So like,
Val like clambers down and uses patch to like attempt to fix this.
I have a assault hard suit, which gives you 3 extra HP,
So-
which I basically spend to adrenaline
do a
stand.
little jungle music here. So in this moment, you see standing up, kind of coming to and graying out. In this, kind of behind the people, what takes up the entirety of this space is a massive mech. And you see what this pilot was running for now. Their system was immobilized, but
Oh boy. They have another mech in the
there
hangar?
was the potential for them to bring out a prototype mech that is substantially
shit.
larger than anything else on the battlefield. Right now, it is on its
shit.
back with like wires hooked into it. This is entirely prototypical,
Val
but
like drops the first aid and is like, no!
But in this moment, as the smoke clears and you can hear people like beginning to kind of come out of hiding, you hear contacts on your radar as friendlies begin to emerge into this airspace. There are UIF gunships descending from the clouds. You see like burning contrails as drop ships bringing medics and support also moving in. Goldjackets, you have won the day. You have secured the relay, and freedom is a little freer today.
Minimal casualties.
Thank you for joining us for this session called Steel Patrol, an original Lancer one-shot. We're not going to be back with Lancer next week, but you can join us for Starfinder on Thursday, right here at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and D&D on Friday at 7 p.m. Whatever you do, please stay safe. It is wild out there. We'll see you.
Peace.